Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and Devin and I are continuing Middara.
Welcome.
We have exhausted all of our side quest opportunities, so now we are moving into the main quest again.
Throwing down, baby.
Which is a dangerous situation. Boom.
Main quest, a dangerous situation. Late evening found their group gathered around the campfire. After the honors of the library, even Rook hadn't objected when Nightingale suggested they take things easy for a while. They saw comparatively little of the few anointed remaining, despite being in their camp. They seemed to be packing to leave, but Nightingale didn't consider it her business what they did. So long as Zephyr helped her before he left, she didn't much care what the anointed did. When she saw Justice and Zephyr making their way over, Nightingale thought for a moment that the time had finally come. They'd come all this way to get Zephyr's help, and now she could finally get the Malum out of her head. Then she looked a little closer and saw the anger on Zephyr's face. Justice, by contrast, looked like she'd been crying. Behind him, the other anointed followed in their robes. Rook sat up straighter, resting one hand on his weapon. "I'm sorry, Nightingale. I tried," Justice began. Zephyr cut her off. "You were not honest with us, Nightingale. You failed to mention certain important details about how and why you came to discover us." Zeke stopped strumming his guitar. Remy stopped petting Gage. Damocles put down the bowl of gruel he was eating. From the space behind Zephyr...
Like, can you imagine, like Zephyr who shows up, he's probably 5'6", small dick energy. Mm. He walks up, and then Damocles stands up, and it's like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? Finish your soup?"
There's Rook, who's also an absolute
Rook,
unit.
what's he holding? Just a massive fucking hammer. And then Ezra just comes up behind Rook, cuts his throat. Oh my god! What the fuck, dude?
The other anointed came, surrounding the campfire and all of them. As they moved, they drew in the dirt around them, sketching a simple circle and beginning to add to it with plain rune markings. "I'm sorry, but we have no choice." Zephyr didn't sound sorry. He sounded cold.
Then don't say
it. Must be destroyed. And this is the only way possible. Rook leapt to his feet, advancing on Zephyr. "What the hell are you talking about?" "Your friend died a long time ago, Rook. The being that wears Nightingale's skin is a powerful Esper, servant of the Council of Abhorrence member Charon. If it escapes and sets its master free, all of Alenia will be in danger." "We already know about the Malama." Nightingale jumped to her feet, voice cracking as she pleaded. "That's why we came all this way to find you. You're supposed to help."
You saved your fucking
Run.
lives.
The Malama shouted in her head as a surge of panic and desperation rushed through her. As it spoke, a cloud of misty darkness congealed in the air just beside Zephyr. The Malama's form whirled into existence, a form only Nightingale could see. It took horrible, deformed shape, its many eyes watching her. Its voice suddenly became clear again. "You're no match for them," the Malama screamed. "Run, you stupid girl. Save us both."
Bitch.
Nightingale ignored the voice and advanced on Zephyr despite the horrible creature she saw thrashing in the air beside him.
It would be a three-way fight.
"I want to kill the damn thing, not help it," Nightingale argued. "We'll do anything you say. Go anywhere. Find anything. I just want it out." Zephyr shook his head. "We both know that isn't possible, Malama." He wasn't looking at Nightingale as much as he was looking through her. "You stole that girl's body, and now you use it to plead with me like a puppet. I will not fall prey to your tricks. The girl was consumed the moment you took over her body. Despite what these children think, I know there is nothing left of her." "That's bullshit," Zeke yelled, drawing his weapon. The others followed suit, forming a loose circle around Nightingale, facing out the anointed. "Why the hell would I have risked my neck to save your lives from the Lichworm if I was being puppeted around by someone who worked for your enemy?" Nightingale practically screamed. "The Malum has been trying to take me over, but I won't let it. I'm in control." Zephyr turned his back on her. "You only think you are. That's how the Malum manipulates, steals your desires, and replaces them with its own." The anointed began chanting, and power began to fill the air around them. The smell of the campfire was replaced with the stench of burnt ozone, and light began to glow up from the lines they'd made in the dirt. Blue, white, and soft yellow. The Malama screamed in frustration, so loud that Nightingale's ears rang. It zoomed towards her, its many mouths opening wide to swallow her. Teeth glittered, eyes watched unblinking, and acidic saliva dripped from its teeth. Idiot! You've condemned us to death, it bellowed. Nightingale stumbled backward a step, shielding her face with both arms and whimpering. The attack proved illusory, however. Another second and the Malama was gone. Zephyr began circling them, as a magical energy field began erecting around them. The rest of you do not need to die here, he said. You aren't infected. Leave the corpse of your friend behind. Free yourself from worrying about her. In answer, Rook raised his weapon and charged Zephyr with swift, pounding strides. He crashed through a few of the camp chairs along the way, shoved the camp kitchen aside, and roared like an animal as he moved to swing. Instead of crossing out of the circle, Rook slammed into it like a solid wall. The light changed to an angry red, sparks flicking out of the ground near the ruins. The Anointed chanted louder, ignoring the attack. Zephyr hadn't even flinched. Well, I guess you've chosen to die with her, Zephyr said flatly. Nightingale thought she could detect a hint of regret in his voice, the first sign of any empathy. Once something triggers the shield, Zephyr explained, it will be hostile to anything that tries to cross. You won't be able to leave. We'll see about that. Rook brushed himself off, then swung at the barrier again with all his might. He went flying backward with such a force he might have fallen into the campfire if Damocles hadn't been there to stop him. How could you do this? Zeke asked, stepping up beside Nightingale. Nightingale saved your lives, and now you're going to kill her in cold blood? Zephyr shook his head, annoyed. Did you not hear me? Your friend died long ago. At least now you can die with the solace of knowing that no one else will suffer because of it. The great bounty will come. The Malama will be destroyed, and Alinea will be spared one great danger. God, Rook muttered, turning away from Zephyr. He's just going to trap us in here. Then just wait until we've died from starvation or something else. And then when the Malama is nowhere to go, that will bring down the great bounty to come and banish it. All it costs is 6 murders. Your deaths are on your own heads, Zephyr called, his voice harsh. I invited you to leave. I promised you wouldn't be harmed. If you had listened, only the Malama would be punished. Put down the shield, Nightingale blurted. I promise not to resist. My friend shouldn't die because of me. You'll all cooperate too, won't you guys? Like hell we will, Remy glared out at Zephyr. Gage hissed from between her legs, baring his teeth at the Anointed, yet even the cat seemed to know not to go closer to the shield. Wait! Justice pointed at Nightingale, towards the faintly glowing white stone that was the section of the Pontifex. We have the Pontifex. If it can bind and unbind entities, then we can use it to unbind the Malama and Nightingale. Nobody has to die. Zephyr's eyes narrowed. We don't have all the pieces, Justice. We would have no way of containing it while we collected them. Without this barrier, we have no way of containing a monster as dangerous as the Malama. You're the monster, Justice screamed. Nightingale risked her life to save all of us. Her friends fought beside you, and this is how you treat them? I won't let you do this. She jumped at one of the nearest of the robed Anointed, trying to tear them away from the circle. Zephyr caught her around the waist, shoving her to the ground. Justice, you stupid girl. Can't you see evil when it's right in front of you? Justice landed prone, glaring up at him. Fury boiled in her eyes, the same anger Nightingale had seen in Hyde. Nightingale backed away from the edge of the barrier closest to Justice, pulling at her friends to do the same. Would the shield work in both directions? Zephyr didn't see what Justice was doing until it was too late. Her massive tome snapped open of its own accord, and white light filled the air all around her, drowning out the shield. Zephyr turned, eyes widening as Justice lashed out with her Theodosian magic. He dropped to the ground, dodging most of its wrath. The spell ripped through his armor and took some of the flesh of his back with it as it passed, striking the shield. Nightingale and her friends were prepared for the explosion. The Anointed, on the other hand, went flying through the air, scattered like ragdolls. Tents and work areas around the campfire had turned into a crater. Smoke rose from the scorched earth, which had turned white and chalky from the attack. Within the shield there had been no damage, though the containment spell itself had been blasted apart. "Nightingale, run!" Justice called out. Nightingale didn't need telling twice. She turned from the swamp and sprinted into the dark. Her friends followed close behind, leaving the campsite behind. Behind them, another one of Justice's terrible spells briefly lit the night with another flash, followed by the screams of battle. "Wait!" Zeke shouted, coming to a stop somewhere near the back of the group.
You gotta touch
"Justice is still back there! We can't leave her!" "Justice can handle herself!" Nightingale insisted, her head throbbing. The Malamo was pulling at her feet, urging her to keep moving. Her heart beat like a rabbit's fleeing from a wolf. The trees were closing in around her like walls, and she could barely breathe. She started running, and Zeke's voice faded away from behind. "I'm not leaving her!" Nightingale wasn't sure who followed her or who ran off with Zeke. Right now, it didn't matter.
Alright, Justice was left behind, he's unselectable, and Zeke has gone back to help Justice. He is unselectable. So our group is Damocles, Nightingale, Remy, and old Rook. So now, we move on to a tiring meeting. There it is.
A tiring meeting. Nightingale could go no further. It wasn't just the fear, though every time she considered turning around, she felt another overwhelming surge of it. Rather, it was sheer exhaustion. Traveling to Gehenna through the carrion swamp had been difficult enough when she took her time and followed a well-known path. Running through those swamps in the dark, fleeing from a dangerous enemy who had recently betrayed her, not knowing where she was going, that had been even harder. The mud came in unpredictable patches, some thick enough to steal a boot or make her trip. Despite their desperation, they had to remain vigilant for predators and change direction whenever they encountered anything that resembled a game trail. Like many ecosystems, the swamps were transformed by darkness. Songbirds were replaced with the throaty, guttural calls of unknown animals. Somewhere unseen, a large form splashed about in the water. Branches fell from distant trees, snapped by things she couldn't see. They had glowstones in hand, yet there was barely enough light to illuminate the edge of the clearing. It was as though the swamp sensed their weakness and was closing in for the kill. Every one of them had been scraped, cut, and soaked through to the skin. When they finally found a patch of clear ground, Nightingale dropped to her knees, breathing heavily. All around her, the others did the same. They stopped on the first bit of firm ground they'd seen in a long time, where a species of strange white tree had prevented the soil from turning to mud or washing away. It would be a good place for a campsite if they wanted to make one. Damocles rested on a stump nearby, weapon in his lap and chest heaving from the effort of the run. "We're in some deep shit," he wheezed, staring wide-eyed past them to the swamp that seemed to be pressing in, even now.
I know, it's kind of a tough situation. No, literally, we're standing in a bunch of shit. Ooh, we're in the Gehenna sewers.
He looked as worn by the trip as Nightingale felt. Damocles began wiping away the mud from his weapons as if it would have done any good in these god-forsaken swamps. "I hate to be the one to point out bad news," he muttered, "but Zeke seems to have tried to rescue Justice." "I tried to get him to come," Nightingale snapped.
I tried to get him to
"He's
come.
thinking with his dick and not his brains. That girl almost got us killed." She was livid and also incredibly
Yeah.
Just
disappointed
jerked
in
him off
herself
before
that she
this. Nightingale.
You post
Just-
on clarity.
Yeah, he was all just
Remy
busting
sat
over
nearby,
there.
wiping slime.
And she's like,
from
I'll totally
Page's
get laid
coat.
if I save her.
He's like, you know what's really fun? Running like a gorilla. Just tuck it up into your waist and try not to pee up your shirt.
But you're right. Zeke wasn't going to leave her behind. Have you seen how he's been swooning over her since she joined up? Damn it! Nightingale
You
cursed.
see her?
Her anger was being
She's
overwhelmed by a
adorable.
sense of smug satisfaction at their escape. The Malamo was pulling at her emotions, making her feel angry at Justice. She even felt twangs of joy that Zeke was left behind, and it drove her mad. "What are we going to do?"
Wow,
Remy
Nightingale.
asked,
Hard
I
to
mean,
imagine he doesn't want to be
Zeke and
around
Justice
you.
are still back there, and we're stuck in the swamp in the dead of night. Damocles nodded. Take all that, and in what we just learned about Nightingale's problem, even if he's the biggest asshole on Middara, Zephyr seemed to know his enemy. What if the Malum is really trying to free this Charon guy? What if he really could threaten Alinea? Nightingale glared up at him. She was still winded, and her words came out as struggling gasps. I'm still myself. The Malama hasn't taken control like Zephyr seems to think. She dropped to her knees, setting her weapon down on the grass beside her. The Malama talks to me sometimes. It's usually to taunt or manipulate me, but lately it's been telling the truth. It tried to warn me about what Zephyr was going to do, but I didn't listen. Sometimes the truth suits its needs, I guess, Remy muttered. It was just looking out for itself. There was a brief silence then, as everyone caught their breath.
Okay, so we're all against Nightingale here, right?
Yeah, sure.
Like,
Let's just chuck her.
let's just cut her head off. It's like, you know what, Zephyr, we made a mistake.
My bad, dude.
So we now see how much Nightingale sucks. So she's dead back there.
Yeah, we killed her.
Nightingale seemed to recover before anyone else, and she started pacing back and forth on the edge of the clearing. Damocles started cleaning the mud from his weapon, while Rook stared up at the sky. Even here, the trees grew so thick that only the brightest stars made it through. Rook was so exhausted that he didn't notice as a bright purple glow grew beside him. Something nudged him on the shoulder, and he spun sharply to one side, raising a weapon in one weary arm. Suri swam beside him, her head tilted to one side in confusion. I heard you calling for help. I'm sorry I couldn't come sooner. Rook lowered his weapon, slumping back against the tree he was standing beside. It's probably better that you didn't. If Zephyr had seen you too, it might have just made him even more irrational. What's going on? Suri landed softly on the ground and walked slowly past him through the clearing. She seemed to be inspecting his resting companions. Nothing good, Rook croaked. Zephyr and his anointed decided Nightingale was too dangerous to let live. We got away, but Justice and Zeke are still back there. I have no idea if they're alive or dead. Suri drifted back towards him, her legs becoming indistinct. Her expression was stern as she met his eyes. Hopelessness from you, Rook? Suri scrunched her face. Well, if they are still alive, I doubt the Anointed would kill them. Nightingale was the only one they wanted after all. More importantly, Remy interrupted, twisting a little to face them, Zeke and Justice are resources Zephyr could use against us. He will probably assume they know where to find us. Either that or he could hold them over our heads, trade them back for Nightingale maybe. You should go for help, Suri suggested. Leave the swamp. I could find a safe path for you to human civilization. Return with allies and defeat the Anointed with numbers. I'm sure they would give up your friends if it was their only choice. You're right, Rook said, though his answer came only haltingly. Nightingale's safety is top priority. If we went back to confront them, she'd be in danger. She's the one Zephyr really wants. Excuse me? Nightingale stalked over, folding her arms. I'm not leaving my friends behind. I saved Zephyr's damn life, and he still tried to kill me. We can't chance Zeke's safety on the mercy of the Anointed. And what about the Pontifex? Zephyr still has a piece around his neck. Completing it is the key to saving me. Suri sighed.
I hate her.
Emotions cloud your reason. A few days to gather allies will not damage your chances of recovering your friends or the lost Pontifex piece. It might even improve them. Not a chance, Nightingale folded her arms. We're getting them back. Nightingale turned to her friends. Guys, any ideas? Damocles was the first to speak. We need more time to recover. If we try to head back now, we might get killed by the swamp before we even get to the camp. But maybe if we took a few hours to rest, then snuck back when they're all asleep, maybe we could break Zeke and Justice free without much of a fight. They won't be expecting us to come charging right back in after escaping, right? That sounds like a plan to me, Nightingale said. A few hours rest, then we head back. Any objections? Rook reached out towards Suri, but his hand passed clean through her shoulder. Suri,
Oh, I forgot.
would you be willing to keep watch for us? Suri turned away, her voice a quiet, frustrated mutter. Your decision is unwise, but you need rest if you're to continue. I will keep you safe. Thank you, Suri, Rook said, lowering his head respectfully. I don't know what we would do without you. Suri smiled slightly. Neither do I.
Neither do I. Hey, does the party have the story flag experience guide? Oh, let me check. Hold on, I think it asked us about 40 times. Did they give it to us? Nope! Didn't even have to search for it, I knew exactly where it was. So then we will go to Echo from the Past.
Echoes come back.
Yeah, Nightingale is dumb. Everything's her fault. Yeah, it kind of is.
What do you say, guys?
Echo from the past. Justice tore and twisted at the bonds on her wrists, but for all her struggling, she only hurt herself more. Her hands were tied behind her back, with the rope binding her to a post driven deep into the ground. The fight had not gone well for her. She had not been willing to risk seriously hurting the Anointed, or else it might have ended differently. Zeke had charged back into battle, but it didn't make any difference. They'd only beaten him senseless, then tied him up beside her. Justice watched his still body with...
They only beat him senseless and killed him immediately. Zeke is no longer ever playable.
Just beat him.
Like, he just showed up thinking he had a chance.
Like, I'll save you. Like, trip him and just start kicking him. I'll just, like, surround him and start kicking him.
Justice is like, oh wow.
Geez. Like,
wow, Zephyr. I didn't know you were, like, so attractive all of a
pisses
sudden.
himself.
They pee on him as well. He's like, I don't know if this is your piss or my piss. You know, from the way I was looking up at Zephyr, it
looked like I was crying.
Yeah, but when I looked up at Zephyr, it looked like he was crying, which was weird.
Great eyes. His breathing was shallow, but he was alive at least. She couldn't believe Zeke actually came back for her, and she wished he hadn't. Justice could handle herself, and Zeke didn't do her or himself any good by staying behind.
Got his ass beat.
Justice's tome had joined in trying to protect them. It nearly took the arm off of one of the Anointed as they were tied up.
Oh.
Unable to take away or control Justice's book, Zephyr was forced to wrap it tightly in a cord so it couldn't open.
Oh.
She could see it even now, resting in front of one of the tents, weighed down with stones. Something moved in the dark, something small and lithe. Justice's weary eyes snapped open, tracing the figure as it moved through the gloom around the camp. Whoever it was, they knew how not to be seen. They carefully avoided the Anointed standing watch, keeping to the densest rubble and foliage. Justice, of course, said nothing. She hadn't expected a rescue, but she was relieved to see that someone had come. The figure slipped past the edge of camp, dodging between empty tents. They were coming straight for her, yet as they got closer and their outline came into view, Justice saw neither Nightingale's horns nor Remy's wings. Justice sat upright, eyes widening as she could finally make out the details of the woman coming towards her. It was Echo. The woman she'd killed, but hadn't managed to keep dead. The grim deacon from the mines of Hyde was here, and she was tied up. Justice quickly considered her next action. The Anointed weren't far. It wouldn't be hard to attract their attention. Yet now that she too was apparently their enemy, maybe Echo had come to help her. As Echo came closer, Justice chanced speaking instead of screaming for help. "What do you want?" Justice whispered, her voice barely audible. Instead of answering, Echo quickly and quietly bounded towards her, clearing the distance in a few quick strides. Echo jumped suddenly and slammed her knee into Justice's chest, forcing her down. Despite her small size, Echo's grip was as unyielding as Rook's. Justice tried to scream as Echo pressed down on her with inhuman strength. It only came out as a muffled scream as Echo squeezed a dirty hand around her head, wrapping it tightly over Justice's mouth. She tried to bite at Echo's fingers, but couldn't even manage that against her mighty grip. Justice struggled for a few moments, kicking out, trying to hit Echo with her bound hands, but only managed to dig the rope into her wrists painfully. Then she felt something cold against her neck, and froze in place. Echo smiled down at her with glossy, unfocused eyes.
Zeke, help. He's still passed out. They didn't even tie him up because they're like, he's not even close to a threat. He still has a lit cigarette in his mouth.
Good to see see you again,
Like
friend.
decorticate.
Echo whispered in her ear,
One-headed
voice
jury.
as quiet as the wind.
the
You have
wheelchair.
something I want. The Pontifex piece you stole from me in Hyde. You're going to tell me where it is.
I don't recall.
Scream again, and I'll slit your throat. Understand?
It's a little excessive.
Justice nodded, moving as slowly as she could so as not to accidentally cut herself on Echo's knife. Echo loomed over her, slowly withdrawing her hand from her mouth, though one knee was still pressed into Justice's chest like a ton of steel. Justice glanced briefly toward her tome. It was far out of reach. Zephyr had one piece, and Nightingale had the other. She hoped that Echo would believe her. I don't have it, Justice finally whispered back, trying to sound honest. Apparently, she didn't do a good job. Echo pressed down harder, and Justice felt the world spin as the air in her chest rushed out from the pressure in a choking gasp. Wrong answer, Echo snarled. Hot pain flashed around Justice's neck as the blade slowly broke the surface of her skin, drawing blood. Justice opened her mouth to scream, but only a muffled squeak emanated between Echo's fingers. The icy feeling of the blade stopped suddenly, and Echo made a quiet grunt before falling beside Justice, dropping her knife. A heavy stone thumped to the ground near her. Zeke was on his feet, standing behind them. He grabbed another rock off the ground, fumbling it with bound hands, and shouting loudly, Intruder! Zephyr! You're under attack! Zeke's voice was weaker than usual, cracked and strained from the beating he'd taken, though it still rang clear through the silent night. Justice rolled onto her back, looking up towards Echo as the woman lunged for her again. Without a weapon this time, her teeth snapping madly into a wild grin. How was she still standing after a blow like that? Justice thought frantically as she tried to dodge out of the way. She was too slow. Echo landed on her with a thud, slamming her to the ground again. Justice's head hit the ground hard, and the edge of her vision flashed with color. Nausea and disorientation surged at the blow, her limbs weakening. Justice thrashed in the dirt as Echo wrapped her hands around her throat, evidently determined to finish what she started. Stop! The voice came from only a dozen feet away, clear and commanding. Zephyr's chest and back were covered with bandages, and one of his arms hung a little loosely from his side. Even so, he stood tall in the dark, silhouetted by the glowstone the Anointed behind him were carrying. He has it, Justice choked, looking towards Zephyr. He's the one. He took it. Echo yanked on her hair, jerking Justice's head to within inches of her face. She was so close that Justice could smell her half-rotten breath and nearly vomited into her face. That's the Pontifex piece. Justice repeated herself with a gagging noise. Justice felt the grip tighten at her throat again, and briefly felt the panic of her throat closing before Echo went tumbling back. Zephyr sent her into a pile of supply crates with a hard push, and Justice gasped for air. Echo landed on all fours like a cat, apparently not winded from the blow. She looked up, and the light of Zephyr's glowstone illuminated her face. His eyes widened. Echo, is it really you? Zephyr asked, voice cracking. Both of them froze. No one spoke, not even the other Anointed members. Echo herself brushed some of the dirt away from her shoulders, then rose into a standing position. Some of the madness seemed to vanish from her eyes. Justice pulled herself into a sitting position, scooting away and wishing she could reach up and put pressure on her wounded neck. The steady dribble of blood hadn't slowed. Her top was stained red already, and a metallic smell filled her nostrils. Zephyr's sword nearly dropped from his hand as his arm went limp, staring down at Echo in utter disbelief. What are you? His face was pale in the light. I watched Charon kill you, he breathed, taking a step towards her. Echo jerked back, holding up a hand. Zephyr, you shouldn't be here. She sounded desperate, her breath quickening. Anywhere else and you'd be safe. Why did you have to be here? Why here? This is the woman who tried to kill me, Justice shouted, confused at what was happening. The one from Hyde, the one I told you about. She's a grim deacon. She wants the Pontifex for herself. Echo didn't take her eyes off Zephyr. I have to find it, she admitted. I need it. Zephyr didn't seem to hear her. How are you alive? Zephyr asked, breathless. Echo, where have you been? Why didn't you come to me sooner? It's been ages. Echo slumped her shoulders, closing the distance between them. I'm here now, Echo whispered, smiling sadly. But you have to get me the Pontifex and go. Please, give it to me and leave. Get out of here. Zephyr removed the length of chain from around his neck. The faintly glowing white stone of the Pontifex piece dangled on its end. He held it out with the injured arm, hanging just out of Echo's reach. Echo lunged for it suddenly, but her hand snatched only empty air as Zephyr lifted it away, out of her reach. I need to know why you want it, Zephyr whispered, looking as confused as Justice. Charon is looking for it. If he got it, he could escape his prison. Whatever you need it for, it can't be worth that. We have to protect it. We can't let Charon get it. Echo retreated from him, eyes getting wilder and wilder. Why did it have to be you? She screeched. That girl should have had it. I'd have gladly killed her. Echo's voice was dripping with desperation. I need it, Zephyr. I need it. Just give it to me, and nothing bad has to happen to you. Please. Zephyr shook his head. It's more important to keep it out of Karen's hands. You of all people should understand why. Echo's face fell, her eyes going glassy and wild again. I'll just have to take it then. I'm sorry, Zephyr, but I need it. Her voice dissolved into mad, cackling laughs. I need it. I need it. The sky above Echo cracked suddenly, flashing with sickly red light. Something ripped and tore at the air. Inhuman arms made of strange metals and glittering with many different colored threads reached out of seemingly nothing. A tool hung from each hand. Scalpels, needles, saws, all shining silver metal. The arms loomed over Echo, following her as she stalked slowly towards Zephyr. A pair of alien hands opened, dropping a set of identical daggers into waiting, outstretched hands. Zephyr retreated a few steps, but did not raise his sword.
It's pretty dope.
Echo, please stop. Don't do this. I can't. A few more steps and Echo closed the distance. Won't you fight me? She said longingly. I remember when we used to spar together. Echo ran a dagger softly against his bare chest. It would be just like that, only bloodier. She grinned wildly. Zephyr dropped his sword to the ground at her feet. I can't fight you. Justice panicked, trying to lunge towards them. The rope caught her a few feet short, and she was yanked back, getting only a glimpse of Zephyr's tortured face. I thought you were dead, Zephyr whispered, reaching out for Echo. He ran a hand across her cheek. But you're here. How? I saw you die. I saw Charon kill you. Echo gently took the chain from Zephyr's hand, wrapping it around her own so that the piece of the Pontifex rested beside her dagger. She put a hand on his and grinned, but the smile held nothing but madness. I'm alive. I'm still alive, Echo said, showing teeth. She pushed Zephyr's hand away from her face and turned, leaving Zephyr dumbfounded. Zephyr! It was one of the anointed members. Justice recognized Ezra as he reached for his master. Stop her! See? That wasn't so hard, was it, Zephyr? Echo laughed, backing away. You'll thank me for this later, I promise. Once I make you understand, we can be together again. Hey! Another anointed member shoved past Zephyr. She began chanting as intricate magical purple symbols formed in front of her. You're not going anywhere with that piece of the...
Oh, fuck off.
Pontifex.
Pontifex. Does the party have the story flag experience guide?
No!
Hold on. Let me check. I know it just asked us. No.
No. Okay.
You would think with how many times it's asked that he would have just shown up.
Right?
Or maybe not Patrick, because I know that's how you get it. Another guide, you know, like it doesn't have to be Patrick or not. It's like maybe there's another way you can get. Where's Lakshmi? She lives here. No. So then we go to Unplanned Ambush. This is dope.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm into the story. That's Zephyr was he's into goth chicks with nasty ass breath, which I guess everyone would have nasty breath, right?
Right.
Well, no, because
I mean, goth titties, man.
Yeah, they're definitely pretty plump. I guess no, because this is not. It's obviously fantasy, but it's like modern mixed with modern, which is a really cool take. So I guess they would have toothpaste and toothbrush and
Right. And
dental
it sounds
care.
like she keeps getting rezzed, so maybe she's like rotting.
That's true. Man, imagine someone's breath to be so bad it makes you throw up or want to throw up.
Yeah.
I'd probably get violent.
Get away.
Look, sorry, I don't know what came over me. Like, you're disgusting.
Planned ambush.
Unplanned.
Nightingale peeked nervously up over the edge of the undergrowth, peering past the ruined streets to the camp. It was far darker than it had been when they'd left. The main campfire was out, and most of the other lights, too. She could see only one tent lit by glowstones. The rest were either empty or their occupants asleep. Her friends huddled behind her in the dark. Remy alone crept forward to peek out beside her, indicating the camp. "Can you hear that?" Nightingale strained, holding her breath and listening as best she could. She could hear it now, the sounds of distant shouting. "That doesn't sound good." Near the other end of the camp, a strange light split the night, tearing its way free of the air. It was a creature unlike any Nightingale had ever seen. Monstrous arms with many sharp tools, and behind it only swirling red light in an endless gulf. Remy stared across camp, her mouth hanging open. "The hell is that?" "I don't know, but Zeke and Justice are still down there. We have to help." Nightingale turned, sliding back through the undergrowth to where her friends waited in the shade of a large tree. "There's some crazy monster down there," Nightingale explained in a harsh whisper. "Some kind of esper, maybe. We need to get down there and help now." They faced no opposition as they quickly slipped into the camp. No scouts challenged them. No guards attacked. There was no sign of the Anointed at all. When they reached what had been the center of camp, Nightingale learned why. The small group of remaining Anointed were all there, locked in battle with a familiar figure. It was Echo, the one who'd infected Hendrix and Hyde, the one who tried to kill them. She fought the Anointed with the aid of the Esper they'd seen moments ago. Zeke and Justice were tied to stakes driven deep into the ground, dangerously close to the fighting. Even as she watched, a powerful strike sent one of the Anointed sliding to a stop, feet away from Zeke, who dodged weakly out of the way. Nightingale didn't want to see how long Echo would ignore her friends in favor of the Anointed. Instead of fighting beside his Anointed companions, Zephyr stood dumbly on the edge of the battle, watching Echo fight with apparent disbelief, holding an empty hand in front of his chest. "What the hell is Zephyr doing?" Damocles asked. "Damn coward." "Let's go," Remy shouted. "We have to help." Nightingale drew her weapon, nodding grimly. Zephyr and the Anointed had just tried to kill her, but they believed they had good reason. Echo, however, was crazy enough to slaughter everyone, whether she had a reason or not. "Let's go," Nightingale agreed.
Okay. Wild combat. Ooh. So, through the wild disarray of the skirmish, you see the two Anointed members bravely fighting against Echo. Your presence causes one of them to throw you a grim expression. It looks like it's going to be a three-way battle with Echo, the Anointed, and you, all battling for supremacy. So, our win condition is defeat Echo. We lose if all adventurers are defeated. Echo... so we get large hidden cards. The Soul Stitcher, Astral Surgeon. That's interesting. Bree, Anointed Mage, and Ezra, Anointed Rogue. They have intelligent combat cards, which you will be controlling. Furious Alliance. When setting up this encounter, if players have the Story Flag Experience Guide, ignore that. At a greater foe at the beginning of round 2, if the players have...
Oh my god!
Nope! So we will get them all at the end of round 2. The only figures that start on the board at the beginning of this encounter are Bree, Ezra, Echo, and the Soul Stitcher. Only include their cards in the initiative track when setting up this encounter. Adventurers are placed on the board and their cards added to the initiative track at the beginning of round 2.
Oh, so we skip round 1.
We do, but they start the first round of fighting.
So they're just fighting
I
each
thought
other.
they were allies whenever we were first setting this up. So I was like, what the fuck? Okay, we're just going to start in round 2, but now it makes sense.
Okay.
The Soul Stitcher. Echo is backed by a large Esper. The creature's abilities may instruct you to put a figure on its initiative card. While here, these figures are trapped in a hostile dimension. At the end of each round, they are dealt a green die of magic damage. An adventurer trapped in this dimension may make an encounter action to make a perception plus lore 15 check to find a way out. They may not use abilities or take any other actions while on this card. When the trapped figure passes the check, or when the Soul Stitcher is defeated, or when the Soul Stitcher is dealt 30 or more damage in a single turn, place the trapped figure adjacent to the Soul Stitcher. If it is the trapped figure's turn, end their turn. Figures using intelligent cards roll the black die to make the encounter action.
Okay, so he can.
He can pull people in. Echo and the Soul Stitcher both have 150 health.
Okay.
Defense of 13.
Okay.
And Echo has 2 armor.
Okay.
So it doesn't sound too bad, but
see here.
But they're all enemies.
Yeah, it's like Bria and Ezra. They're not as let's see here.
Well, they're going first, so
they have 100 hit points each. But I think they're going to be wicked deeps. They're going to hurt.
Let's hope. Okay, let's learn a little bit about Echo. Here's what she looks like. She's super high.
I think it's the first time we've seen her card.
Yeah. Okay, so all around Echo was dark. Her moniker.
Oh, yeah, they have like different stuff.
Would it be different text?
Cards. I think so. It's a whole different card. I think they'll have different text too.
Yeah. We can find out real quick so we don't reread stuff. So Bree starts out with Bree, Cassie's called, can I have a word?
Oh, it's the same.
Okay. I was like, I'd be surprised if they were different. But Echo's is Cosmic Marionette. That's her title. All around Echo was darkness. How had she gotten here? There was betrayal, screaming, and the horrifying sound of metal on bone. Still, she saw nothing. Echo frantically tried to open her eyes. Did she still have them anymore? How badly had the battle gone? Curious, she reached up and poked, and she grunted, feeling a fresh jolt of pain. Definitely not my eyes, Echo thought, but as memory returned, she could have sworn she could feel the terrible pain of metal against her face. Hadn't she lost her eyes in the battle? Then, through the dark, something leaned in so close she could smell it. It reminded her of an old, moldy towel. Discovered your eyes? The creature asked. Its voice was old and raspy, like a kind old man. She could see its face now, or at least she thought it was its face. A white marble grin gaped at her from the darkness, only inches away. Its body was long and rose out of sight, stretching away into the gloom. Or perhaps, the creature mused, its lips as still as stone, I just gave them to you. It sounded like a question, as if it was as surprised as her that she was looking at it. Where's Charon? Echo demanded, or she tried to. Instead, a gurgling sound escaped from a hole in her neck, oozing black fluid down her torso. She shivered and realized suddenly just how cold she was. Charon? The creature asked, though Echo was certain the name never audibly left her lips. Your friend? He's my friend now, too. With that, Echo felt herself lift from the ground, her hands suspended above her. The darkness around her lifted at last, revealing an endless landscape of unspeakable horrors. Welcome home, Echo. The Soul Stitcher! Charon wanted to look away from his dying friend, but he couldn't help but feel responsible for what had happened to her. Echo clawed at the ground all around her. Airless gasps escaped her torn throat. Something had scooped her eyes out in the battle, and the beauty of her face was transformed into a gore-stained ruin. He knew many would die when he took the Council's offer, thousands of people without names or faces. Statistics. Charon glanced to where the worst of the slaughter had occurred, where creatures that were almost gods tore the stragglers into bloody pieces. It wasn't a fight. That would have implied it could end any other way. This was butchery. Does it hurt? Gragas asked. He, too, was a member of the Council of Abhorrence. Charon was already acquainted with him. In fact, he knew all there was to know about the alien being. His enlightenment took only moments, but to Charon it felt like decades. Gragas was once a man, much like Charon himself. Now his form was hard to describe. His many appendages stretched out in all directions until they faded into darkness. There were many mouths and no single source of the voice. It does. My choice killed. He froze as Echo's screams drew his attention once again. I cared for her, and for Saphir. Charon turned towards the amorphous presence that was Gragas. I'd like to save her still. A stone face shot forward, coming to a stop a few feet away from Charon. I can save her, Gragas said, though my Esper will need to stay beside her. Something floated nearby, a tear in Middara space. The Soul Stitcher will allow me to reach her wherever she might go. Reach her? Charon asked with hope in his voice. Yes, I know mortal bodies as few others can. Kill enough mortals and you become quite the surgeon. A pair of withered, spindly arms dropped from the darkness above, each one wielding a needle and thread. It'll make sure she never dies if that is your wish. It is. Charon smiled, turning his back on Echo. His ascension would have one fewer regret. Who the fuck is Charon? Was he like their leader, the anointed leader?
No, he's the on the Council of Abhorrence. That's all we know of him.
Okay.
But I guess she is friends with him, but also with Zahir?
Maybe they're all... Who was the leader of the anointed?
Zahir. Zafir is the leader.
Is he the leader?
I don't know if he referenced a previous leader, but...
Cassius, I think.
So maybe Charon was a previous
I
leader.
thought Charon was this guy.
Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That was, that rose so many questions, I'm gonna try and just ignore it. So, okay, well, let's see how this plays out.
Okay.
Bree is up first.
Bree, okay. She's nimble, elusive with an SOS.
Let's not even show up. Let's just, I would just watch this. It's like, oh, they seem to be fighting. I'll just wait till one of them loses, and then I'll hop in.
That's very true. Okay, all right. When an opponent within her SOI fails a conviction check by 3 or more, she inflicts darkness and condemn.
Okay. I guess I should go over at least the passives.
Yeah.
So the Echo has nimble and elusive. The first time she successfully dodges an attack, she'll end the current action and all abilities. The Soul Stitcher has arcane and immunity.
Arcane?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That means he ignores all symbols.
Oh,
That means he's going to be impossible to kill.
No, because we don't have Zeke! The one guy who doesn't rely on symbols. Yeah, I forgot about that because the Waterloas have that shit too.
If you cast spells on him, that's fine. I mean, Rook can deal some damage.
Yeah.
Him and Nightingale can do work on it.
Yeah. Okay, so arcane and immunity to condemn, poison, and paralyze. Each time he can, it will counter with a range 6 attack. And that while the Soul Stitcher is on the board, Echo has immunity effects.
Immunity to just effects.
Yeah, it's just effects.
All right.
So hopefully they don't do a lot of effect. Oh, that's why, because if she casts darkness, she...
Oh yeah, she's dripping. They both have several effects. Okay, all right. Anyway, so first thing, is there an ally and an opponent within SOI? Why, yes, there is.
Yep.
Okay, they're both within the range. So she's going to cast Spell 6 against the opponent with the most damage. So rather than that, she'll go with the one that's top of the initiative
Soul
order.
Stitcher.
So she'll target Soul Stitcher.
Sounds like get rid of the Soul Stitcher, Echo becomes significantly weaker, which makes sense. His design is fucking dope.
Yeah, just some amorphous.
Yeah, I mean, it has like a cloak over it with like the needle, like the thread needle.
Yeah, like he's just like some ethereal.
Yeah,
opening. That's pretty cool.
Definitely give us like some like cosmic horror Lovecraft thing. More high fantasy, but yeah, it's dope. Okay.
All right. So yes,
it's the Soul Stitcher.
Cast Spell 6 against the opponent with the most damage. So Spell 6. Oh wait, why am I doing? So she used the green die. So she rolled good.
Okay. Against the Soul Stitcher, so his conviction is 2.
So we have 15 to beat.
Okay. 14.
Okay, so she succeeds with the most damage. Warp the target adjacent to another ally within sphere of influence.
Wow. Okay, so do we just want to go here?
So I think, is this a damaging spell? Normally, I guess that's just the spell to warp him.
Okay.
Okay. Cast Spell 6 against the opponent with most damage. Warp the target adjacent to another ally within SOI. Then move to flank the target of the previous spell if possible, which she has 6 movement. She may. So
I guess you could warp it wherever you want. It just had to be adjacent.
Yeah.
Ezra within the sphere of influence.
I guess she'd probably put him here. No, she doesn't want to step in goo, though.
Goopy goo.
Either way, I think she's stuck in... She's going to have to step in the muck to be able to initiate flanking. If I was...
why?
Because she'll have to be here. If I move in there... I guess if I did here...
I see, yeah.
Echo in the spot. So then I
was flanking against large targets. Was it still direct?
It's
opposite?
direct opposite.
It's still okay.
Yeah.
I know, right? I thought it was.
I could be wrong. I think it is direct opposites.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah, but anyway, so she's gonna.
I mean,
move
either way,
up.
she can still get flanking. I'll double check.
Okay, so that's how bad did it fail the conviction check?
1.
1. Okay. All right, so that is all she's doing.
She's not moving up to fight it?
No, it was cast spell 6 against the opponent. I mean, because it didn't give me like a particular spell or how much damage it's going to deal, so it was just to warp them.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
no, it is either side.
Either side.
Yeah, from the.
Okay, then yeah, she'd move up here. Cool. Okay,
It's weird.
But-
It's like, she moves up to fight it. Never mind. No, she doesn't.
and then Ezra's going to fucking pop off.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
not bad.
Is there an opponent within range 4? Yes. So he's going to purple against the lowest total armor value.
Soul Stitcher.
Soul Stitcher. So just raw damage 6.
Wow. Really? Is that like a throwing knife?
It's a throwing knife. Pew! Continue. Is there an opponent adjacent? It's immune to poison, right?
It is, yes.
Okay, so he would poison it. Then he continues down. Can it move and flank an opponent? He's already there, and he's going to attack 3 times.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, he's fucking,
Hey, what's up, Zeke 2.0?
it's fucking disgusting. Okay. So,
Okay,
but he
yeah.
will counter, so we have to remember that if he
Each
misses.
time the Soul Stitcher can, it will counter with a range 6. Yep.
Okay, so he doesn't like dodge or anything. He just counters if
Just
they
counters
miss.
if he can.
Okay, so he's flanking, so he gets he's flanking, so I guess he gets a +1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because it does say flanking, so I
Yep.
guess they get the static flanking. He does have backstab, so it means he gets the extra +3.
Yep.
And the plus
Yep, gotta be the 13.
Okay. Okay, so it's going to be a 14.
Nice. +1.
14, 15, so he gets 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Nope, ignore all the symbols.
Oh, you're right. So just the raw numbers, that's all he gets.
So 2 damage. Mm-hmm. Oof.
Oh, well, he gets the backstab, which is the symbol
5.
base.
So 5 damage.
Yeah, 5 damage. Not bad. So that's first attack.
Okay. Is this like onslaught where
Yeah.
if he misses, he...
No, it just says make 3 attacks.
Cool.
Big miss.
Yep.
So counter.
Okay, so he is... Oh my god. There we go. Okay. 2 gray.
Okay, he will dodge. He dodges every
Okay.
attack going his way. So
Nice.
he's at 5. That puts him at an 18.
From the way it was angled, I thought it was 2 black dice for his attack, so that's why I picked it up. I'm like, what?
So he's going to need a 19 because he isn't hindering terrain.
No.
Okay. He can
That would have been... It is possible with the 2 black. Could you imagine if I rolled 2 10s? Like, just
melt
straight
him.
up diarrhea. Alright, third attack.
Third attack. Yep. Geez,
You
5
suck.
again. So, and he counters every single time.
Every time I can.
And he just, anytime he's attacked, he dodges.
Okay.
He's attacked, yeah, he dodges, no matter what. So it's going to be 18 to beat.
No. 14.
He's hard to hit.
That's good. Is that the end of his turn?
Yeah.
But what if it wasn't? What if we just said he kept attacking? Okay. Soul Stitcher. Is there no opponent on the Soul Stitcher initiative card? Yes. Cast a spell 6 against the furthest opponent on the board. It'll therefore be Bree.
Mm-hmm.
Spell 6, its casting is a blue. So 12.
12. Okay, and her convictions, double green.
Oh my god, okay. She's like, yeah, fucker, I'm not going into your dimension. Okay, so it continues down anyways. Their opponent within SOI, yes, cast a spell 6 against all opponents within SOI. Oh, okay, so just for the record, all of his stuff is continued down.
Great.
So, cast a spell 6. Have we been doing individual rolls for each person? I feel like we have.
Yeah.
I don't think we've been doing like blanket because I hate that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's just kind of like you roll well once and you're like, okay, I guess everyone's fucked. Mm-hmm. So we'll do Bree first. 11. Ooh. Okay, Ezra. That's a 9, so it's a 15.
15. His conviction's a little shittier. 12.
Close. Okay, so he will take a green die of magic damage. 8 damage.
8 damage.
Here you go.
I'm just gonna need a handful.
Well, you can live with it. Is there an opponent adjacent to Echo? No. Is there an opponent adjacent? Yes. Make 2 attacks against a single opponent. I guess it'll be Bree. Just a single opponent. Doesn't have a tiebreaker. So Bree will take 2 attacks.
Okay, she has Nimble, so she will dodge 1. Puts her at nothing, so she's a 13 to beat.
18. So that's 5 over already. 5. Jesus Christ. 6, 7, 8. 11 damage.
11 damage.
His symbols all deal magic damage.
Nice.
Oof. Oofy. Man, I'm actually so intrigued by Echo's past. Like, what battle were they fucking... Yeah, it's like... Sounded like they made some deal that was like... That made gods come in and just slaughter everyone.
I don't know.
And then and Charon was like, I liked Echo. Whoops.
I liked her. Yeah, so we got some...
She gave the sweet gawk.
We needed a good, like, hook for the coming acts.
We needed a good hook to fucking do something with this chapter, because...
Yeah, the whole, like, Save Nightingale thing has been getting a little stale.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they're adding some more cosmic shit.
Yeah, and this chapter's been, like, super exposition. Yeah. Anyway, second attack against Bree.
Okay, yeah, she's not dodging this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nimble just means the first time.
Alright, what's her defense then? Oh,
13.
6.
We're just gonna get fucked up.
Yeah. 14 damage. I rolled high.
And so actually, that'll put me at a right perfect 25.
Okay. Well, that's the Soul Stitcher. So now Echo. Is there an opponent adjacent? No. Can Echo move? Yes. Move towards the nearest opponent. Okay. Her movement is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she makes an attack. Jeez. Like, can we get the worm lady back? She's going to attack with this Nimble.
Yep. 13.
Oh, thank God. No, it's 13. No X. Well, actually, 2 damage. This was the bad part. Follow up, inflict, condemn, which is a force 13.
13. Okay.
Okay, so at least she doesn't take that. 2 damage on her though from the symbol. Just 2 physical. Then she continues down. Are there at least 2 opponents?
2 physical? Oh, she does have armor.
Oh, okay, good. 2 armor. Okay, cool. Are there at least 2 opponents within SOI? Have you been taking her armor into account with the attacks from here?
No.
Okay, so all
You told me it was all magic.
The symbols are magic damage, but the excess would still be physical.
Okay, so how many times did he hit her?
Twice, so she would be.
So
down
she'd get
4.
2 more back.
She would lose. She would get 4 more back.
4 more back
because both of them.
So it puts her down at 21.
Yeah, she got hit twice. Yeah, the symbols are magic. I'm good. Are there at least 2 opponents within SOI? Echo was.
What hit Urza earlier? Was that magic?
That was the magic damage from the spell.
Okay.
Yep. Are there at least 2? Okay, so she is. Okay, yeah. That doesn't happen. Okay, so they're done.
Okay. We're here!
So now we jump in. So, the locations that we come in. Here, here, and here. So I'm going to put Nightingale here.
Okay.
And then we got there. Damocles is slow and dumb.
I'm going to put Remy up here because she's got the range.
1 back.
1 back.
Yep.
'Cause I know elevation means you can like target through, like you don't get the effects of hindering terrain.
Okay, I'm going to put Damocles here. And if you want to put Rook there near the stuff so we can do his AOI stuff. Okie dokie. So now... Oh, wait.
It sounds like we need to melt the Soul Stitcher
at the
first.
beginning... Yeah, that's what it sounds like. At the beginning of round 2... Alright, so gotta read something real quick. Because this is now the beginning of round 2. Get them all! Through foliage, you see Ezra and Bree fighting against Echo. Your presence causes one of them to throw you a grim expression. It looks like it's going to be a 3-way battle. During this encounter, Bree and Ezra treat all other figures as opponents.
Okay.
Oh, man, I'm very curious if we had the experienced guide, if they would have been like, Patrick!
Yay!
Hey!
Because it wasn't like headed with some Furious Alliance.
So it would have been a greater foe if we had experienced guide, which I think means they wouldn't have targeted us.
Which I don't think it'll be too hard to keep them from targeting us, because I think they're going to be focused on whatever's nearest.
Yeah, unfortunately we have... Well, Damocles is... Well, no, do I have... No, I got rid of the chain thing. I was like... Because I had his BFS on a chain, but I got rid of that. Okay. That's fine. Do you still have your res with Rook?
Oh, I got 2 reses over here.
Well, I meant resing other people. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got his res, and then she, with that item, the Seed of Rebirth, she has a res too.
Nice. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. He doesn't... He
can res himself.
He has 2 ways of preventing from dying. That's right.
Yeah.
I was like, he only has 16 health. What the hell? But because he has 2 surefire ways to come back to life. I just realized I'm super backwards because normally Nightingale's always over here.
Yeah.
All right. Remy. Nightingale. Good start. Good start, baby. Bree. Rook. This is hot. This is hot.
Okay.
Ezra. Damocles. Oh my god. I will take that
Smoked him.
all day, every day. Although, not super pleased about them going back to back. But I'll take the dream team.
Yeah.
Remy.
Remy's leading the pack. Okay, so
She can actually fly.
Yes. So Soul Stitcher's not going to be a great target for her, but Echo is meat. So...
And so we're thinking just leave Bree and Ezra alone.
I think that's... I mean,
well, we don't win anyway.
So
if they go down, we actually lose potential deeps.
I mean, priority targeting, I believe, should be Soul Stitcher, because it's going to be the highest threat.
Okay.
Echo's not great either. Of course, I don't know what the rest of her card is. These guys suck. If they target us, it's going to be a bad
well, I mean, I just went over her card. The only thing is she... The first time each turn, because she's nimble and elusive, the first time each turn she successfully dodges an attack, it ends the current action and all abilities, then she moves 6 spaces away and... or towards the furthest opponent. So she runs towards the furthest opponent and attacks them.
Okay.
That's just her passive. The rest I already went over. There is something that she does if there are 2 opponents within SOI and she has 15 damage.
I mean, I could pepper the whole area with dynamite. She's got the dynamite. I could just spend all of her stamina to just chuck it.
No, because Damocles is going to have to get close.
Okay.
I'm going to have probably Nightingale target the Soul Stitcher with magic.
Stamina is it? So I should be 3. We'll go ahead. We'll see how I need. So we're going to spend 1. We'll get moving and grooving. I think I can move through the muck. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, nope, that's still right.
6, 7. That'll put me in target with her.
Trying to grab my vow tokens.
Let's see here. So I'm at 2. Range mode. So I'm gonna do. That looks fun. I'm gonna do blot out the sun. That's 2. That's her level 4.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so make an attack first off.
Oh, this is the range one, right? Nice.
Okay, I still have hammer. Yep, so all I have is kill the messenger here.
Go after Echo.
Yep.
Okay, so she is nimble.
Great.
14.
14. Okay. Alright. Not bad.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good opening one.
So that's a 16.
Blot out the sun, like Echo's fighting. She's just like, well, he got dark wings. Oops. Bree kind of got blown over.
Okay. So first I just make a standard attack. And then we'll resolve the other bits.
Okay, so you're over by 2.
Okay, so 2. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does she have a casting dice?
Yes.
10.
Casting dive damage?
Yep.
Okay.
So what is her casting?
It's the one you just picked up.
Green. Okay. So 10. So what was my numbers at?
10. You're 10, so 16?
16. 16. What else do I got? 16. Okay, I believe that is going to be 16 damage.
Nice.
Okay. And now, with Blot Out the Sun, after resolving the attack, roll one of your equipped combat dice and deal that much physical damage to everyone adjacent to your target and each adjacent figure.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to be Bree, the Soul Stitcher, and her. Get
Good
this.
deal.
Get this damage. So 6 damage to each one of them.
Nice.
So
Okay, so you have things for Bree.
yeah, whoops. Okay,
Cool.
So 4, so it's gonna be
Justice
2 remaining.
reigns from above.
Okay, so that was one of the sun. That was one attack. Okay, I'll go ahead. I've got enough of those to do some other stuff. Nobody's elf adjacent. Okay, I think that's really gonna do it. So no dynamite. We're against dynamite.
I mean, I highly doubt they're gonna move. But no, maybe not. I mean, you can. I don't think it'll be too much, but it is just purple die. No, is it 1 or 2 purple dice? I don't remember. Anyway, Nightingale's turn.
Okay, fantastic.
Nightingale is going to use her Ambitious, give everyone 1 SP
Oh, nice.
after her. So Rook and Damocles
Okay.
will get an SP. And she will gain 2. So we'll put her at 5. Nice. So that's once per encounter. Okay. Let's see. Yes. So let's go ahead and do a regular move right now. God damn, it's like... There we go. Alright, so... Gonna move her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, wait. I can't do that. Nope. Okay, that'll work.
So there's a red spot right here.
Oh, there is?
Yeah. Right between her and Urza.
Okay, that's still fine. That's actually better that that's there. So I'm gonna deal myself a damage to reduce the cost of Bring the Shadows by 1. I was gonna move and then do Bring the Shadows, but I can't. So I'm gonna do Bring the Shadows and go 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, wait, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, they're only going through the Soul Stitcher.
Okay.
So it will be a spell 6, casting die.
Nice.
Take the 8, so that's a 14. Its conviction is 2 teal. Hopefully it fails. It did.
I can make him... Well, let's see here. What's my SOI? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could... Well, I think the red's blocking me, though.
For what?
I can make him re-roll his conviction if he succeeded.
He didn't. He got
Okay.
2 6s, so he got a 12 against my 14. So, roll my casting die. Just deal magic damage, and I inflict darkness, which it is not immune to.
Oh, that's nice.
So my casting die of damage, 8 damage.
Nice.
I will take that. 3. Okay, and now it has darkness on it. Somewhere. Thank you.
-1 defense, and he's not dodging.
Which you never would, but... So that's that. Then I am going to Gore Shot. Cast a spell 6. Not too upset by...
11.
Yeah, I'll just do an 11. Don't I have something that can just make him fail? I think I got rid of that.
Oh, the poppet.
That's right. Oh, yeah, I definitely didn't fail. That's fine. Actually, sorry. I'm going to do Abaddon's Subtlety whenever it failed the Bring the Shadows. To do... after resolving an attack or spell I made, I will cast a spell 6. Where is the way that I can... When making a conviction check and I pass, do I not have a way to redo this?
What to recast? Abaddon's subtlety lets you recast a spell, right?
No, Abaddon's subtlety is after I make a spell, I cast a spell 6 and I deal the target
the same
magic
damage back.
Yep. It actually ends my turn when I do it. So that's...
You can hold off on it. Did you want to use the contract?
It's not gonna do it. Not right now. Yeah. I might wait till everyone's nearby and do the buff again.
Okay.
What'd I roll?
Fuck. 6.
Was it a 6? Okay.
I'm sure it's 6 because I'm...
So that'll be a 12. Okay. That's fine as well. That's exhausted. So then... It is immune to condemn, but it is not immune to wilt.
Wilt always fire.
So 2 SP to cast euthanasia. Okay. 14. That's cocked. 11! So it will inflict wilt and deal 6 magic damage.
That's nice.
6, 9, 10. 10. Okay, so 10 damage. So turn those into that. So it's already at 33 damage.
Nice.
We have me wilt.
Wilt?
And the rest doesn't matter because it can't be condemned. Okay. I still have 2 SP left.
Nice.
So I'll just spend all that and I'll just hit it with my book.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I can't
Can you euthanasia again? Well,
I can, 6, but if it was wilted, it would.
You could Abaddon subtlety now as your final act.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll do that. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
I mean, you could probably let you redo Gore Shot if you wanted to, right?
It's the one that I just cast.
Oh, okay.
So now this is interesting. Oh, after resolving this ability and my turn, never mind. Because my Chains of Perdition, a Chain Grimoire of Perdition, as I flip it to cast the spell again, as long as it doesn't have a flip, or per encounter I can cast it. However, I think I was like, oh, I could have Adelton Subtlety, cast a spell again, then do my book to cast. I guess I could just reverse it. No, I can't.
Book and then Abaddon Subtlety to do it again.
Yeah, so basically, if I got like a really good like damaging one, so Gore Shot would be the for sure damage dealer. Mm-hmm. But like, I mean, I guess that's a way around the multiple movement, because if I do Bring the Shadows, and then I could use the Grimoire to cast it again, and then do the Perdition to cast it again, so I can just now zip.
Yeah.
Like, haha, I'm going to make as many moves as I fucking want. Alright, so, Abaddon Subtlety, I will take a 10, so that's 16. Very much failed. So that is going to deal my target magic damage equal to the amount of damage the previous attack or spell dealt, which was 6.
Okay.
So... And her turn is over.
Nice. So it's dark and wilted.
Yes, and now it's Bree's turn.
Okay, well, Bree...
Did not plan on getting Nightingale that close, but...
Well, we'll see how this shakes out. First off...
That's fine, though.
Is there another ally and an opponent within SOI? Her SOI is enormous, so yes. So really...
I guess if they start acting up, I can just life grasp everyone near me.
Alright, so cast a spell 6 against the opponent with the most damage.
Well, we got 30... So 30...
Well, she's just doing the same thing as before. 9. So her, if Ezra is in her sphere, she's focusing him. She's just bumping him up.
Okay.
So essentially it's going to go down the floor. She's already in flanking, though.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be the same thing no matter how this rolls.
Okay.
Then move to flank. Yeah. Warp the target adjacent to another ally within SOI, which is already there.
Well, you could put it... I guess you want flanking, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it could... I mean, she
could
move it away from Nightingale, but
I was thinking you could warp it in a way that would allow it to get closer to Damocles and Rook.
Mm.
But again, Rook can do damage to it, right? Was it Nightingale and Rook? That was
Rook's got spell power now.
Okay. So you could do that foregoing, because I don't know if Rook's going to be able to get there.
Oh, yeah, he'll get there. He's got Hemlock and Sear, so he's got longer range, too.
Gotcha.
He's got 6 range. I think that's really all she's going to do.
Yeah.
Next is Rook.
Yep.
Okay. Rookie.
Which will still be good, because I forgot I built Damocles around Val. So he'll be pumping up a lot of Val tokens.
Okay.
So we're going to divide and conquer. We're going to have Rook and Nightingale go after the Soul Stitcher, and Damocles and Remy go after Echo.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Okay. So, what I'm going to do...
Pretty sure, yeah. Because, that's right. Damocles' sole reason for being here is to go after Echo.
Yeah. Okay. So, first off, let's get moving and grooving. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't really matter.
No, sorry. Oh, no, it is Rook next. Okay.
Okay, I can pop it there. Cool. So, stand right there. So that's one to get moving and grooving. Then we'll slap down another. We're going to activate the font. Drop the bonk.
Nice. What'd that do again?
So, anytime during our status, we can either heal 2 or remove an effect.
Nice.
Okay.
And it's just the board, or is there SOI?
It has a range of 6.
Okay.
Yep. It doesn't even have SOI. It's just within 6 spaces of it, I believe.
Okay.
Within 6 spaces of the font.
Nice.
It doesn't say line of sight, SOI. Yeah. Just within 6 spaces of it.
Okay.
Which is almost the whole board.
Yeah, and this one, it is nice.
Okay, so fonts used. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'll do a intervention token just because I can hand those out for free.
Damocles! Oh, I think I'm too far away.
To be
Yeah, I know, I'm not there.
I mean,
Darn.
I can do. He's going next, isn't he? So
Ezra's going next, but in terms of our party.
I mean, I can just do that. If you wanted me to give it to him, I can do that.
Yeah, because he has basically one massive attack.
Okay,
So getting some mitigation would help.
Okay, intervention, and then we'll empty. Well, here. Well, since he's going next, here's some courage. He has courage now.
Hey, nice. Yeah, okay. I was like, is he immune to anything? He's immune to haste.
Okay, courage for damage.
Nice.
And if you deal damage with it, Rook gains stamina.
While
you have courage.
Nice.
And now, finally, because that was free.
I feel like Damocles and Rook would be like best friends.
Right?
Rook's like, thank God I don't have to deal with Zeke anymore. I got someone more up my alley.
Let's do push-ups together.
Zeke can't do any exercise because he's a chronic smoker. Because I guess, because we always assume like immortality with like immunity stuff. It's like, no, he can still be. He's like, you're not going to die from cancer.
I don't know.
Like, you're still going to be.
Yeah, I don't know the specifics of their
then
immortality.
Again, there's always the thing of like magic healing. Like,
it's so maybe they can just get rid of their
like,
sickness.
okay, that's gone.
Yeah.
Like, it's always in weird in D&D whenever it's like, oh no, they died. Who cares? Let's just go revive them.
Okay, so I'm hitting him with Courage Stifle, which is my casting dice is going to be a green. So,
On Soul Stitcher?
yes, I will empower.
Is this considered an attack?
This is a spell.
Okay. So Wilt is virtually going to do nothing.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So 6, 79, so plus 6.
You
it's gonna
powered
be
it.
15.
Nice.
Yeah.
15 to Conviction. 9.
Big fail. So
Big Duke.
Gains +1. Okay, I don't have that. So I have, what's my armor is 5. So 10 magic damage.
10 magic damage. It is immune to magic damage. I was like, wait, what? Okay, so we are at 10, 20, 30, 40, 49. So 52 will be its total health, or its total damage. Grab that 50. Nice. Okay, third of the way there.
Okay. That is Rook's turn.
Good man. Okay, Ezra.
Actually, since we made the modification where Rook moved closer to Damocles. Oh, within 4 spaces.
Oh.
Up. up to moving out within SOI up to 4 spaces, so I can move him with flight 4 spaces.
Oh, thank God! I was like, man, how am I gonna fucking get
4.
to?
So I gave you Wings Manifest.
Cool. Hey, that'll go great with my He Watches, which gives me a move. That gives me flight as well.
Nice. Okay.
Just demonic ethereal wings. Damocles, you're so
he's done.
nice. Yeah, Ezra's turn.
Oh, Ezra. Okay.
Taking a shit.
Okay. Is there an opponent within range 4? He's got to throw against the opponent with the lowest total armor value within range. So he's going
Nightingale. Lowest total? Oh, it's Soul Stitcher.
So Nightingale does have armor?
1 armor.
1 armor. Okay. Lowest total. So then Rook is stacked. Damocles, I'm sure, has plenty of armor.
Is 3.
So, yes, it is legitimately the Soul Stitcher. Because Remy... Let's see here. Yeah.
Remy has armor.
She has... No.
She doesn't have any armor.
It's reduced to 0 because of the halo.
Oh. So Soul Stitcher or Remy. So I guess Remy, right?
It's going to be Remy, yeah, you're right. Because she is higher in the priority track.
Pooh.
So he is going to purple her. So physical of... What?
1.
That sucks. Because that's like her one weakness is raw damage.
Yeah.
Because I built her to be like a dodge machine.
Isn't that everyone's weakness, though? Or just raw damage?
Well, she has... Well, her max HP is significantly lower than the rest of the party.
That's right.
She has 12 hit points.
Ew, really?
Not great.
Glass cannon
That's
Remy.
well, that's the thing. She's going to dodge every single attack.
Yeah.
But things that are just flat damage are going to mess her up. But anyway... so yes, he threw a dagger. That's what he did. Continuing down. Is there an opponent adjacent? Well, yes. He's not going to poison it.
Nope.
Then next, can he move in flank? He's already there. So he's going to make 3 attacks against the Soul Stitcher again.
Go for it. It has 1 less defense, so 12 is your thing to beat.
Okay, 12 to beat.
I said 12 to beat, not 8.
He gets countered.
He certainly does, so roll your
Is it
defense.
Oh, yeah, he dodges every single time.
Okay.
Oh, he gets nothing. He's a raw 13.
He's a straight up just oh! That's actually
10.
still a miss.
Still missed. Okay.
I was like, watch, it's going to capitalize 2 10s. Just melts him immediately.
Oh, God. I kind of like that because fuck him. Okay, another attack. God, I'm rolling dick for him today.
Well, roll your dodge. That's a 13.
Does that hit? No, he's in hindering terrain. Doesn't hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he gets -1.
Never mind.
Okay.
They were just whipping. He's dodging everything, but he can't hit the ethereal plane. Like, I have to hit the eye. It's the Legend of Zelda boss, the massive eye floating around. It's like, where the fuck?
Okay, last one. Come on.
Could you just Ezra, go kill yourself?
That's a 12. That's a 12 with the... Well,
that's an 11. Oh, with the flanking, you're right. That is 12.
Yes, that is the 12.
And it has -1 defense.
Okay.
So you hit.
So right there. So it's a 1, and then with the backstab, it's 4.
All symbols are gone.
Oh, that's right. So it's 3 backstab damage.
3 damage. Okay. Which just moves that up to 5. Wow.
Yep, then he's done now. He's chilling.
I just want to say something real quick. If anyone has doubted my character build on Zeke, that's a designer character, and even that's the exact copy build of Zeke, and it still doesn't work.
You roll like shit.
If you roll like shit, it's awful. Even with now he doesn't have the weapon Zeke does. They add to where
Right.
if he does hit on the first one, he just gets better. But still, it just makes me feel good that I'm like, man, I guess I just suck at building that character. But haha. Damocles' turn. So I've already done a little bit of the stuff. So I did the blood toll, done myself 2 damage to give myself 2 SP.
Sexy.
With her thing, he goes up.
That's
to
so good for him with his higher cap of stamina.
Well, I also have the Guardian Angel. Once per encounter, I just max heal.
That's sexy.
So then, whenever the first time each turn I'm dealt 2 or more damage from a single source, I gain a vow token. So that gave me a vow. I'm gonna deal myself 2 more. From my He Watches to give myself another vow token. So I have 2 vow tokens. After I gain a vow token, any other ally within my SOI may gain a vow token. Here you go, Remy.
Oh, nice.
Will vow to take down Echo. Rip her boobs. Oh my god! Damocles, what the fuck? You're like, I'm Mickey Mouse. What the fuck is that? Anyway. So I'm gonna spend... Do I even need to anymore? It's movement 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend 2 SP to do my heat.
Where are you trying to get to?
To Echo.
Oh, you're going after... Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have flight with that movement, hence why I did all that.
Okay. So, I mean, the muck makes any action cost additional
I
stamina.
have flight.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I just said that.
Yes.
I'm like...
Sorry.
I'm like,
Forgot to say anything.
don't fucking tell me that, like,
No,
terrain still hinders flight. I'm like, that's why I gave it to him. Anyway. Cool. That's right. We also gave him Hammer Helm. The big fucking sword, baby!
Alright. Fucking claw
She has
time.
nimble. So... okay. 16. What is that? 6. Oh, he's flanking.
Well, I mean, you can use the red dice.
Oh yeah, it's right there. It's
teal.
right there. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. It's actually supposed to be. It's supposed to be this. I even have the thing. That's worse.
You got Hammer Helm.
I do have
One more
Hammer
roll.
Helm, so. 16 still pretty hard.
That is a hard one to get.
That.
Oh, there's a 9.
Okay, so 9, 13, 14, 15, 16?
That doesn't
Oh, it doesn't add to the attack, yep. I can re-roll one of my dice.
Oh, yeah, you got the short sword.
Short
yeah,
sword,
come
so
on. Come on. Be something decent, motherfucker.
14.
Yeah, dodge is hard to fucking hit. Like, single hit character type.
Oh, wait. Can she... She's in Muck? Can she even dodge? Can you dodge in Muck?
I'm not sure about dodging in muck. I just know it adds
I know
to
you can't do it in
stamina.
water. I know you can't do it in water.
If we could slap darkness on her, that'd be great.
Yeah, she's immune to all effects.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
So, no. Muck
Damn.
is, figures in it's been additional on actions and abilities that cost 1 or more. But I guess...
And you're not flanking her any?
I am. I could be flanking her. Well, no. Because Bree and them aren't allies.
How does... Yeah, this flanking specifically that they'd be allies.
I
I've not read... Because I didn't think these circumstances would
would
occur.
ever pop up. Yeah. Let's see.
Check flanking rules.
Yeah, I actually know where it's at. It's page 50. 2 allies. Yep.
2 allies.
Okay, well, because I'm going to miss regardless, I will spend a Rook's Intervention token.
Oh, nice.
So,
That's all of it.
did I get it? Hey, that's 16, baby! Yeah. 16. 15! No, fuck. I hate my life.
It's a hard one to hit. Those dodges. Yeah, she's pretty nimble. It's alright.
It's like
Just get
so annoying.
Well, we got the...
Because there's nothing that adds to the attack roll, which is fucking awful. Oh wait, we're playing where their defense is down by 1, so we actually can play the game. It's so funny how hot and cold this game makes me. It's like I'm into it till I actually start playing, and then it's like, oh well, miss. All right, well that was fucking 5 different times to try and attack, and it's just impossible. So basically,
like 16's super hard to hit in this game.
it basically, yeah. If she rolls a 16, I'm not even gonna attempt because what's the point?
It's rough. Because like the highest on both those dice is a 9.
Yeah.
So the best you can do is 18.
Yeah.
That's it. The odds were significantly against you.
Yeah. All right. Well, he's got nothing. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. So next is Soul Stitcher.
Yep.
All right. Who's he gonna target?
Is there no opponent on the... Okay, against the furthest opponent on the board, he's going to go after Rook.
So Rook or Remy. Remy's higher in the initiative order.
Who's the furthest?
They're both 2 spaces away.
Okay, then Remy. You should have just let it be Rook.
Is it a spell?
Yep.
Okay.
Why am I rolling that? That's not the right die. 14.
14. Okay. My conviction is going to be green. 14. Let's see here. Okay. What's the effect? What's going down? Oh, I'm in the bad zone.
Yep. Is there an opponent within SOI? Yes. All opponents within SOI. So a spell 6 against all opponents.
Okay.
Let's go down the line. Nightingale. That is a 12. Her conviction is her conviction's pass now. Let's see. Oh, okay. She actually has an SP left, so it was 12. That's actually fun. So, with her Radiant Septum Ring, I'm going to exhaust it and spend an SP to, when I fail a conviction check, I deal an opponent within SOI magic damage equal to the difference which I failed.
Oh, nice.
And I failed by 5. So,
Cool.
I'll just deal 5 damage back.
Boosh.
Now it's going to do a green die of magic damage to her. 7.
Ouch.
So, it actually was not a good trade. So, she's down to 19.
I drop all the dynamite inside of him.
Yeah, boom. Gotta get out of here. Okay, so that was Nightingale, Bree. 12.
12.
Oh wait, she has fucking 3 vitality juice boxes. Very,
16.
very good.
Big success.
Rook. 14.
14. He's red white, but he gets rerolls. So it's a 14. That's 16.
Got it. Okay.
Nice.
Ezra. 16.
16, huh? A hard time with that one. 14.
That's pretty good. Nice. That was close.
They failed.
Yeah,
What happens? So green.
7 damage.
7 damage. Bring that to a 10.
And then old Damocles. That's not happening. That was a 14. Damocles. Oh, he actually has the... Oh, no, he has a teal and a purple. Still not happening, but... Wow! 15. He actually did pass. Is there an opponent adjacent to Echo? Yes. Warp an opponent who is adjacent to Echo to the furthest space from Echo. Interesting. Okay, warp an so it's going to be Bree. Yep. Warp an opponent who's adjacent to Echo to the furthest space from Echo. So I guess here?
The furthest space from Echo.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
So what? Like down here?
Who is adjacent to Echo to the furthest space for? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. That's gonna be furthest.
Then warp the Soul Stitcher adjacent to the same opponent.
Oh god.
Is there an opponent adjacent? Yes. Makes 2 attacks against her.
Gross.
That sucks. Okay, so it's going to attack her twice.
So he'll dodge the first. So
Okay.
that puts her at a 16.
16. Nope. Second attack. That's 13.
13. That'll just hit.
2 damage. 2 magic damage.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so just to refresh you on the rules for Remy, Echo's about to go. That sucks. At the end of each round, they're dealt a green die of magic damage.
Okay.
So we actually don't want the Soul Stitcher to go first, or to go last, because then there's no chance for her to try to get out.
Yeah.
Then she can make an encounter action with Perception and Lore, 15, to get out.
I mean, she'll get out easily.
Now, if she takes a shit ton of green magic.
I know, but if she can get to that point where
Yeah.
she can get out.
Okay, then Echo Is there an opponent adjacent? Yes. Did you try to hit me? Make an attack. So she needs to hit.
Can he dodge? Is he dodging? The dagger will let him dodge.
Yeah, it is an exhaust. Yeah. Why not? The Iridium Dagger.
Cool. Oof.
Alright, yep, that is a 14 or 15, so she's over by 3. That's actually 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 damage against an armor of 3, so 4 damage. When I'm dealt magic damage, reduce physical damage dealt to you by 4, so I take no damage.
When you dealt magic damage?
When I'm dealt damage, reduce physical damage.
Oh, okay.
By 4. So
Nice.
his armor of 3, ignored, and then that. So, but she will do a follow-up, deal a purple die of magic damage, and inflict oh my god, wilt, darkness, and disease.
Darkness and disease. Hey, Ribby's immune to all of those.
Nice! He's immune to darkness, so that's something. But it is a purple die of magic damage, which is happening, so 3... That is just happening. So... Okay, so there's that. Then she will do a force of 13. Sorry, you don't add to that. It says his conviction. Nope. Okay. Give me wilt and disease. Thank you. Looking up all this shit. Okay, so
you got
now
magic bomb.
I have no, I don't.
No? Am I misreading your items?
It's a smoke bomb and a hyper
Smoke
energy.
bomb. Oh, okay.
But 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm still just within range 6 of that.
Okay.
So like,
So at the start of his turn, he can remove
and
one.
get rid of disease. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh no, I still would have to get rid of disease.
I think, yeah, disease has to go first.
Okay, that's fine. So that was that. Then can Echo move? Move towards the nearest opponent. Okay. She's gonna attack.
Oh, God.
I also just realized you have to spend an SP to dodge. Oh wait, no, I used that.
I mean, he can always counter with the heavy armor. Like, he always has the opportunity to counter.
But you have to not take any damage, right?
No, I think the heavy
Oh yeah,
armor...
when you dealt damage, you may still counter. Yep, you're right.
So you could have countered that last one.
I'll still spend an SP and dodge.
Okay.
Okay. 13, regular attack. 14, yay. But no real symbols, so it's not going to do any damage because of the straight armor, so I will use my campaigner to counter. Green and black. So she's back down to a 13.
See here, so this is the first time she's attacked this turn. She's nimble, right? I think she will. She'll always dodge the first attack every turn, and it being her turn, so I think she'll dodge again.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, unfortunately. I think I'll roll a skull.
You're not gonna.
Okay, so what is that, a 15?
15, so
Okay.
basically not gonna hit. Nope.
14. Not quite flanking yet.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. Doesn't matter if she successfully dodges an attack, it ends the current action and all abilities. Oh, actually, so all those rerolls and shit I wouldn't have been able to do anyway. Oh, well. Okay, so she did hit, though. She's going to inflict Condemn on me. Okay, hand me Condemn.
Okay. Condemned.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, nope, she's still going.
Oh, boy.
Are there at least 2 opponents within SOI? Yes.
Yes, there is.
Echo has been dealt at least 15 damage. Yes, and this ability has not been used. Cast a spell 6 against all opponents within SOI. Deal a purple die of magic damage, and Echo heals equal to the damage dealt.
Okay, so purple to every... Oh, there's 3 around her?
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll cast a spell 6. They're casting as teal, so we'll do Damocles first, I guess. 5, so that's 11. Okay, he fails. So, purple die magic damage. 5. So he takes 5, she heals 5. Okay. So he's down to 4.
Jeez. He's taking some licks.
I don't think we're winning this. Because he's probably gonna... He has Disease, Wilt, Condemn. Then we'll do Ezra. 15?
15.
Yeah.
That's going to be 12.
Okay.
Big fail.
1 damage. So he takes 1 damage, she heals 1.
Okay.
And then Nightingale. 13. Nope. Failed. 1 damage.
Okay.
So she heals 1. So that's the only time that could be used. And that's it.
Okay.
So Remy is essentially, I guess no, because she still gets to try and get out.
Yeah.
Oh god, I just want to hit her once. Actually, I want Nightingale to go first so she can get behind her.
I mean, if Bree, without Urza near her, Bria will actually make magic attacks.
But then now Ezra's going to target us.
Yes.
Unless we can get in a
Within
position
range
that...
4. Is there opponent adjacent? Can he move to flank? So he's going to prioritize flanking above all else. And he moves 8, and he gets to ignore all terrain effects.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He has aspect, and he has 8 movement.
Gotcha. That tone... What is that? Font? Font of renewal? Mm-hmm. Can you land on that?
Yes.
Well. Okay. Not totally upset with this.
I believe the font of
Oh,
renewal
magic damage to Remy. 8.
Could it not be 8? Could it be less?
Could I have hit Echo? Hey, this is actually... You know... I don't think I could have asked for, honestly, a better layout.
Okay, nice.
Ezra.
Okay, well, he's going to throw a dagger.
First person, right?
Yeah,
Least armor.
Yeah, so within range 4, so there's several of us. Who's highest in the initiative?
Within range 4? Oh.
Lowest armor within range 4.
Then the Soul Stitcher.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's range 4.
Oh, okay.
And it has no armor.
Yeah. So she has armor. Okay, yeah, you are correct, sir. So raw purple. 1 damage.
Ooh. Just went right.
Bria!
It's Brian. Like, oh shit! I didn't see you on the other side.
Okay, so no one's adjacent to him. That's good. Can he move and flank an opponent? Yes, he can. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
And he's there, and he's flanking.
Well,
and...
he would probably stop here. Right?
You're right. Yeah, I forget the
On large
crisscross.
opponents. Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Yep, and then he's gonna make 3 attacks.
Thank
he's gonna
God.
do his normal thing. Okay, so first attack. Did I roll like dick again?
You certainly did. That's
Okay,
an 11.
he's gonna counter him.
Certainly counter. I don't think has Ezra even hit
No, I've rolled like absolute dick repeatedly.
11.
Okay. Well,
They
he
just-
didn't even dodge. So, okay, second attack. Come on, Urza. There's 13.
You're 1 over.
Or sorry, 14 with the flanking.
14, so you're 2 over because it has wilt.
Okay.
No, sorry, it has darkness.
14, so 15, 16, 17,
Ignore
18,
all
19.
symbols.
Okay. So
another
14
5
plus 3.
So 2 damage plus the 3, so another 5.
Okay.
Okay.
And then he's going to...
I'm gonna roll to counter.
Okay. Gonna attack again.
There you go.
18, no symbols.
So you are 6 over.
Okay,
So 9 damage. There we go.
God.
There
That
we
would have goofed him up.
He finally got like stabbed the eye. Is that it for him?
That was all 3 of his attacks.
Rook.
Okay. Well, he's still within range.
I guess there is something about, like, with Echo's passive, because there's no order of operations. Because it says the first time each turn she successfully dodges end the current action and all abilities. Does that ignore all my attempts at re-rolling before? Because it's like...
It depends on how it reads. If it says that you have to miss the attack, that'd be a little more complicated. But if you're just re-rolling, that's still in the same attack.
Right. See, that's what I was going to say, too. It's like, so all my attempts at re-rolling still count, and if she still dodges, then... Oh, I guess...
Then she'll do the thing.
Yeah, which I forgot she actually would have moved towards the first opponent.
Okay.
So she actually would have ran towards Rook. But that's okay. I think her being there was worse for us anyway.
So, Rook's turn. So I'll keep on the Soul Stitcher, I think. Let's do...
Intervention.
Yes, I can certainly do that. So you would have lost courage because you missed, but I can give that back to you probably.
Oh yeah, I totally missed it. I'm not courageous anymore. You can just give it back.
Yeah, it's a free one. So I generate 3. You didn't deal any damage, which sucks.
Well, how does it work? How does it read? Another ally with courage deals damage.
I did not deal damage.
You dealt damage to yourself.
Oh, I guess
Thank you.
so, yeah.
It just says deal.
They're so fucking courageous. No one else would do this.
So I'm... Yep, okay. So, spend 1 for extra stamina. I have to... I think I break line of sight with that elevation. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think I can still target there. Alright. 3. So, with your range, take your intervention token, take more courage.
Yay! I think I gave the intervention token back to you.
Okay, there you go. Give you courage, and then I will courage stifle again. And I wish I had more armor, I could deal more damage. Okay, we will empower it, because this guy's kind of hard to hit. I get just 12.
Who are you hitting? The Soul Stitcher?
12 to beat on the Soul Stitcher.
Yep.
He's going to reroll that.
All of it?
Mm-hmm.
13.
Damn. Okie dokie. Reroll. Okay, anything to reroll casts. Okay, I think that's all Rook's got in him for now.
Okay, Nightingale, baby. Give her 3 SP. Gonna deal herself 1 damage to reduce the cost of bringing the shadows. This... So she's supposed to mute all effects, but she doesn't have arcane or anything, so I can still do a shit ton of damage to her.
Oh, yeah.
Through magic, okay.
Did you heal 2 or remove an effect?
She doesn't have any effects, so I will heal 2. Yep, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately for Damocles, I have to get rid of the effect. I have to roll. Why, she's just gonna get fucking condemned right off the bat. Anyway, so bring the shadows. I'm gonna make a move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Her movement's 5. Sorry. Then I will cast a spell 6. Wha-bam!
You get a cast reroll from... Does your outfit do anything?
Yes. It was the magic that lets me reroll.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. That is a 15 against her conviction. That's a fail, bitch! Roll my casting die and deal that damage. So 5 damage. Take that back. You healed it.
Too shabby.
Okay. Oh, equal to the result and inflict darkness, which she can't have. Now the question is, do I do that again? So long as it... No, I don't think so. I think I do my multiple attack.
Goreshot's probably your better bet.
I am going to do Gore Shot, yeah. Because that's actually right where I wanted her, so now we're flanking, and Damocles literally goes right after.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. So Gore Shot, going to cast spell 6.
If you have stamina, you could have empowered.
You're right. I do have stamina.
But if it's a skull, it's bad time.
Okay, so counts. So 7, so 13. Fail! That's a 12 because of the empower. I never empower. Yeah, the skull, it's blast back, right?
Yeah, you take 3 damage.
Oh, okay. Alright, so, gonna deal myself 2 irreducible damage to make it do 2 times my highest level, so which is a 4. So that's gonna be 8.
No, it should be 8. Oh, it
My
is 4
level is
times
4.
2.
8
Yeah.
plus a 2, so 10 damage.
Okay. Juicy 10.
Then I'm going to flip that to cast it again. I wish I could just... It's like cast it again. Oh, I succeed automatically. Okay.
Not bad.
14.
Big
Failed.
fail.
14. 10. I don't know why I'm rolling. I'm casting. That counts as my third one because I'm doing it again. So it's going to be another 10 damage at the cost of 2 health. Yep.
Yep. Fucking her up.
And then, that was a legit roll. Counting that as a 16. 13. Failed again.
And that's from Abaddon's?
Yes, this will be my last SP. So, 2 more damage. Casting that again, deal your target magic damage. Oh, sorry, I don't even have to roll. The Abaddon's subtlety is just... Oh no, I do have to cast a spell 6. So yeah, failed. So it's going to be another 10 damage.
10 damage, nice.
So 10...
But you don't have to spend the health for this one, right? It's just deal
You're
that damage
right,
again.
yeah. Yep. It's a good loophole there. Yeah, because it's just the spell 6, and it does the magic damage again.
Nice.
So, did I put a 10 over there? I don't
No,
think I
you need
did.
another one for the
Okay,
Abaddon's.
yep, 10, 20, 30, 40, right at 50. Right at 50.
Got a third.
That was a third. They both had
Okay.
150. Now Damocles has to get rid of disease on status. So there's disease is gone.
So one strategy, we could just let these guys fuck on each other and focus her. Because as soon as Soul Stitcher goes down, these guys are probably going to target us more than anything.
Yeah, I was gonna kind of. That's why I was kind of hyper fixating. And we only win when she's defeated anyway.
Right.
Unless Damocles dies here,
Does he have a reroll?
he has the intervention token.
There you go. It's used for anything.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh god, the one time. Okay, so
Yeah,
I
just
can,
all dice you just rolled.
his only reroll would have been that actually. So now I still have a few rerolls with my attack. I'm flanking now. Oh, let me get my 3 SP. Gonna attack twice. Big fucking sword that she just got blasted in the back by a bunch of congealed blood attacks.
She dodging.
No. Yeah.
Alright.
Yay!
No bonus.
Alright, down to a 13. Okay.
You get +1 to the roll.
Get +1. Okay.
Did you want to do... How many Vow tokens do you have?
Yes.
Did you want to
Thank
juice any
you,
more Vow
thank you.
tokens?
Yeah, I am. He lives on the edge. Gonna deal myself 2 damage to gain a Vow token and 2 additional... so I'm gaining 2 additional SP. Because I took 2 damage, I gain a Vow token. I have a max of 5. Whenever I gain a Vow token, anyone within SOI can gain a Vow. So this is just when you deal damage. This is damage in general. Let's give it to Rook. Let's exchange tokens. Okay. So I'm gonna do this energy potion
Okay.
to gain an SP. Not sure why, but I'm gonna heal 3 to then deal myself 2 more irreducible damage to gain a Vow token. So he watches. So I have 4 Vow tokens.
Okay.
Max damage!
Okay. We've got an 8.
I will re-roll the... I think I do hit. That's 13. So I do hit.
Yes.
but I'd rather reroll. Yay! All right.
Not bad.
So 16, so that is plus 1, so 17. That's 4 over. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, then a teal of damage.
You got 1 shield.
8. 8 damage. 8, 14.
15 with Hammer Helm.
Yeah, 15, thank you. 15, 16, 17, 18 from flanking.
Well, that's only if you have backstab. Not to be.
Oh, you're right, yeah. Okay, so what did I say? So 15,
Yep.
16, 17. This one actually. So 15, that ignores her armor. So 21 damage.
Nice. Big hits.
Not quite as good as I was hoping, but I'll take it.
Sexy.
So 21. Oh, no, sorry, the courage.
Oh, yeah.
So that is actually going to be 4 more damage.
Nice.
And doesn't he gain something?
Stamina, baby!
Okay, and I will actually just grab this 25. So 25 damage.
Gorgeous.
I'll take that. That sounds a little bit better. Yeah, she like looks behind Nightingale.
Just like his eyes glow
Don't
red.
take your eyes off me, bitch. She's like, you're not gonna hit. This is for my mother. Damocles, I'm very confused by your body language.
That's nice.
That's pretty much it. I have 5 stamina left. Like, what do I do with it?
Well, you are in muck. That would have cost you an additional one.
I have 4 stamina left. What do I do with it? None of his stuff costs. I mean, he's down to 3 health, but he has so many ways to revive. I'm gonna wait on the Guardian Angel to on his last when he doesn't have any revives. I could move, but she would get an opportunity attack.
I mean, you could just use it to counter. It would give you another attack, I guess.
That's true. Can you only counter once per attack?
No.
You can,
Well, once per attack, yeah.
Sorry, I meant I meant once per turn. But okay, yeah,
I mean, you'll take damage, possibly, if you don't dodge it.
yeah. I'll hold on to it. I mean, there's nothing really else I can do. So, Bree.
Bree, okay. Well, she's doing the same shit. Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Never mind. I thought there was an SP cost you could use to undo the BFS.
There is. It was in the errata.
Oh yeah,
It's
what was it?
after a... Might be during a counter. I know it had something to do with counters.
Oh, okay. So I can't undo it on my turn and attack again. Has to be.
I think it has to be during a counter. I'll have to pull up their website for that one.
Because it sounds like with that they allowed you to unexhaust it, so then you can do the
Yes,
if
to
you
get
succeed.
the
Okay.
damage back. But it was like during a counter, you can spend 1 SP to
Unexhaust
unexhaust
it
it.
on top of the two counter. Okay, that's not bad.
Well, I mean, you can do it for free with your. I think
That's also true.
your campaigner.
But I have the 4 SP if she gets multiple attacks and I try to do multiple
That's true.
counters.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess thematically it would also make sense you'd be able to spend an SP to unexhaust it on your turn, but maybe that's too busted. So, okay. Yeah, Bree.
So Bria, yes.
Unfortunately, now all she's doing is warping.
Yeah, is there another ally with and an opponent with SOI? Yes, very much so. Against the opponent with the most damage. So again, he's riddled with it. Warp the target adjacent to another ally with an SOI. So whether
He has that
success
half-
or fail, it's doing the same thing. She's in the same spot.
Yeah.
So I don't really think she's going to do anything.
She's not going to warp. No, I guess not.
She can try and warp him. I mean, she might try to free herself a little bit, but she couldn't be in flanking because then he'd be up here, and that's a red spot.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, she could get out, but then, yeah. She's just going to stand there.
Okay.
Warp does whatever, and then she's done.
All right. Ezra, quit falling! following me. I know you're obsessed. You're smothering me.
Like, she would be so much more effective against this thing if she was casting spells.
Yeah,
Because she could cast 2 spells,
that's right.
depending on different effects.
Okay, Remy has to try and break out.
Oh, okay.
Constant action.
So it was lore and perception.
And perception.
I've got the monocle, baby. So that's 7.
Nice.
So I have 9 added to
See
the roll.
way out. Oh, yeah, nice. Okay,
I saw the 1, and I was like, fuck
One.
no.
Okay,
she's out.
so cost and encounter action, so it is an SP that.
Okay, so I do get my SP. 3.
So place her adjacent to
Okay.
his spot. Oh, that sucks. If it is the trapped figure's turn, end their turn.
Oh, lame.
If he's dealt 30 damage, then she also escapes.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks like that takes her entire turn to.
That blues.
That does kind of blow.
I'll go. I'll Doom Break. At any time, I can gain the stamina. So I'm just generating more stamina.
Oh, okay.
For her. Just
Okay.
Fuel her.
Soul Stitcher. Well, there's no opponent on the Soul Stitcher's card, so cast a spell 6 against the furthest opponent. Oh, on the board. That would be Damocles.
Soul Stitcher's targeting him.
Furthest opponent on the board.
Okay.
Wow, that's actually pretty good. No, because he's going to take magic damage, and then he'll die from that. So... Unless he doesn't go in there. So it was a 14. Damocles has a teal and purple. No.
Oh god.
Yeah, and because he's going last, it's... Unless I roll really low... What's the lowest on here? 4. Never mind, he's dying. He's dying. That raises some questions, but is there no... Okay, is there an opponent with an SOI? Yes, there's 4. Cast a spell 6 against all opponents. Go down the list. Ezra. 16.
16, huh? He'd have to roll perfectly. Fail?
6 damage.
6 damage, so 5 and 6. Okay.
Alright, Rook. 12.
12, red and white. So he can re-roll. Cocked.
Even worse.
Okay, so fail. What is it?
7.
Okay, now let's see if my Lorelei's Tainted Gift works. Ah, I'm immune to it!
Oh,
If
you
I
roll
roll skull, I don't take any magic damage.
Nice. I was like, oh, neat.
And he takes 3 irreducible damage.
Nice. Yeah, it's like get shot.
It was worth it to kill the worm!
Oh, is that from
All
the
for
worm?
that! That's the rare one.
The one time it'll ever come into play. Okay, then we have not Nightingale. Damocles is gone. Bree. That's not the right die. Bree. 14.
10. Fail.
8 damage.
8 damage.
And Remy. That is 11.
Okay, to Remy, 11.
Yep.
To check against her. Okay. So, there's a green purple. Oh, Remy. Thank you.
Nice. Okay. So, is there an opponent adjacent to Echo? Yes. Warp an opponent who is adjacent to Echo to the furthest space from Echo.
All the way down here.
Yep. And then
Jesus.
it will follow, and then it'll attack. It's going to attack Nightingale. Nightingale, I think, can counter. Can she counter with a...
With her spell, with
Yeah.
the Pontifex.
Where is that?
We're on the Pontifex.
That's right. That's right. Can she still do it? I think she...
She had to successfully dodge.
Yeah. She doesn't have any SP. Do I have a way? Do I have a dodge anywhere? I guess I could just flat out miss.
That's true.
So I have no dodges over
Nothing.
here. Not that I'm seeing. I forgot about the Esper, but that's okay. So here's the first attack. Well, it didn't miss, so that's going to be 14. It's over by 2. I have 1 armor, so 1, 2, 3 damage. 3 damage. I'm only immune to physical damage, so... Okay, so that was the first attack. Second attack is even worse. 17.
Buddy.
5 over. So minus 1 of the armor, so 4. I do reduce physical damage by 2, so that's 2, 4 damage. Knocks her down to 9. Alright. That is its turn. Echo takes a shit. There is no opponent adjacent. Can Echo move? Move towards the nearest opponent. Her movement is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she will attack Rook.
Okay.
A blue and a teal.
So, what does Rook have to Doge? I have a Doge here somewhere. I thought I did. Okay, because I don't have it. Ah, here it is. Unlimited gift.
Ah.
I dodge. Okay,
Nice.
so that puts me at a 15 to beat.
15. 14.
Hey, I counter.
Nice.
So it's gonna be green.
10.
Okay, it misses.
Okay. Okay. Then she's already done that ability, so that's it. That's all she does.
Okay.
And so, end of the round, magic damage. Wow, Damocles died. So now here's the question. I'm assuming I was defeated from that, so I can use...
Yeah, use your... I'd go with that first.
Yeah. When you would be defeated by an opponent, roll a black die. Nope.
And the helmet and
Yeah, so the
gauntlets.
helmet is just so I heal 1 and remain in play. But here's the problem. Am I still in him?
I don't know.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
also,
like,
was I
would
defeated?
be
It says
defeated.
remain in play. Do I keep my condemn and wilt?
Yeah. I think you just remain the same status since it's just keeping you. I have not read.
I'd honestly rather just have him die then.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like condemn and wilt on top of him. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess he could try and come out.
Good.
and
I've got
stuff.
2 reses.
Yeah.
I got a Rook
that does-
res
I
and I
guess
got
we-
Remy res.
We'd have to know if you res, technically I died, that should wipe it clean, and then you res and bring him back.
That's true, because those effects are if you would be defeated versus if they were defeated.
Yeah.
So I think you just maintain.
Yeah,
and
that
just
that
keep
makes sense.
standing.
Okay, so he's still alive, like just not being
Yeah.
killed. He's too angry to die. I ain't got time to bleed. That was it.
Okay,
All right.
give us another good layout.
There is something we read when Echo would be defeated, and I swear to God, if it's like fully heal her, not happening.
If she would be defeated under a circumstance,
Nope,
or
just when she would be defeated, read the following hidden text.
would be defeated.
Yeah. It's called Last Laugh. So that could be she blows up and does some shit, or she's like, oh, I actually can't die, fully heal. Pull out hidden card 41 where she has 800 health. I would punch Brooklyn Lundberg right in the fucking throat. Like, I would commit a war crime just for that design. Well, it had to end
It's
sometime.
okay. We got a pager.
Bree! Soul Stitcher!
Of course, now Bree and fucking him are gonna lay shit on us now.
Okay, well, Ezra's at least going last, but
Okay, so if Echo goes, what's she gonna do?
she will attack Rook, then with a follow-up of inflicting wilt, darkness, and disease. Then she'll move towards the nearest opponent, so she would attack again, inflicting condemn, and that would be it.
So 2 attacks.
Yeah, basically inflicting all the worst status effects.
And what's her damage type? Is it physical or is it?
It is
magic?
physical, yeah.
You could eat that. I might. So Bree,
It's more the effects that I think are the problem.
so if Bree goes, okay, so she's just going to set Ezra up to be in flanking essentially with
Yeah.
Remy.
And they are both at half health, by the way.
Okay, so Bria, she'll be fine because she'll just move them around. He's not going for a while,
Yeah.
so
Damn,
they're
please
not
will-
threatening.
What's good about Nightingale going first is she's most likely guaranteed to get 30 damage. No, maybe not. Potentially 30 damage onto the Soul Stitcher.
What's the Soul Stitcher going to do?
Poop.
Is it going to be a bad time for Nightingale? Or no, he does something with the furthest opponent, right?
No, that's only if there's no one on his board. So he can only take one person at a time, which is nice. And he doesn't do anything to them.
I mean, I can move him. I have a pager. I can move him to the back of the line.
He's more just going to attack Nightingale with a SOI, and then he will actually bloop
Rook out.
Rook to the furthest away from her, which would be over here. And then he would warp to Rook and attack him twice.
Okay.
So
see.
having the Soul Stitcher go first,
I can do that too.
is better because that means it's going to move Rook away from her.
Front or back of the initiative track.
So it'll just be one. It'll be one spell attack against Nightingale. That's fine. Then it'll.
But he's going to take damage, right? Again?
No, that's only at the end of the round. He doesn't do
End of the
anything
round.
to anyone
Okay.
in him.
Okay, I'll pager and we'll put him in front.
Now it gets okay. So. Soul Stitcher, you're supposed to be up front. Where the fuck are you? Oh, sorry, a cosmic entity, and I lose track of time. Yep, I meant to go first. Okay, well, he's going to go. He is going to attack Nightingale with a spell 6. Okay, spell 13. So Nightingale's conviction is Kaka now. So she fails, so she will take a green die of magic damage.
Ooh.
You wanna just get that res going?
I mean,
That flat out wiped her.
damn. Yeah, as soon as, see here, Rook can do it. Or, or Remy can.
She's down to 0.
Okay.
So who's doing it? Because nothing gives me magic immunity. I guess hold on.
I can't, on their turn, I can res you.
Sorry, hold on. Shut the fuck up, Devin. I'm gonna use my Radiant Septum. I'm a flip when making a conviction check. I'll pass.
There you go. Like, doop.
Yeah, neat. Whoo! I was like 9. Anyway, so that's what that does. Then, is there an opponent adjacent to Echo? Yes. Bloop.
Hey,
Furthest space. Then he will warp.
hey, what are you doing?
Oh man, spun you around. Then it will attack Rook twice.
Oh no!
Get away from my girlfriend! Wow, Soul Stitcher, didn't realize you were a
I'll
cuck.
dodge, I'll try. So, 13.
14. So that's 1 over, that's physical. So then the rest is going to be 5 damage, 5 magical.
5 magic. Okay. So I don't think there's anything. Oh, right. Okay. Ouch.
Oh, your thing. Yeah.
It's passive. It's just every time he takes it.
Nice. Okay, then second attack.
Fuck it. So 14 to beat.
12.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright, so that was that. Now Echo. Is there an opponent adjacent? No. Can Echo move towards the nearest opponent? Yes.
So Urza and Remy are equidistant.
And Remy's first. Where the fuck is she? Is she here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
All right.
Infinite dodges. Bring it.
Okay. Well, rack them up.
Okay.
She's attacking and pooping.
Okay, I dodge. And I will, before rolling for a dodge, if it misses, I gain an SP.
You're actually standing in water. Okay. The one water spot.
Okay, so that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay, failed.
I gain stamina.
All right, so no follow-up. Continue down. She'll move towards the nearest opponent, which is you. So she will attack again.
Okay, I dodge. So that's going to be a 1. So 15, 16, 17. 17 to beat.
Nope.
Okay, I counter.
All
Built
right.
in with the effect.
So nimble.
And see, when an opponent approaches me, this automatically flips.
Okay, so nimble, she's a 14.
I'm at a fuck you.
You are, is what the dice said to you. Hammer home? guess
Is
you
that
can use
just when I make an attack? I guess I can.
Yeah, because it's start of turn.
Yeah, and it's not exhausted.
Yeah.
So what do I'll just re-roll all of it.
Yeah, that was kind of cock. That was even worse.
Even worse. So that's what, 12?
Yeah, you need a 14.
Okay. First time you show me break you make. Okay. Yep, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That was her.
Okay.
Bree. Let's see what Bree does now.
Bria. Another ally may make an attack against an opponent. You attack this turn. Let's see here. Nope, I don't think that. So Bria is gonna go. Okay. So is there an ally and an opponent with an SOI? Well, yes, there is. Cast a spell 6 against the opponent with the most damage. Remy is sitting at.
Echo has 75 damage.
So it's gonna be Echo, which. Just not sure. I don't think she can target either of them because of the red.
It's SOI, so it goes directly across. I think that still hits.
I think it's still like line of sight.
Okay, then it's the first two spots go into a corner, right?
So it's
So it's that corner and that corner go into a point over here.
it's just a direct line center to center, and if
center
there's
to
a
center.
red
Oh, gotcha.
interrupting it.
Okay, then.
So then okay, but that's true. So she would cast a spell against the opponent with the most damage, but she can't target them. Then move to flank the target the previous spell, which she can. That's none of that is. That's an awkwardly true one, but that is how the SOI reads.
So then that's a no.
So I guess it's just a. I'm not sure if she will continue down or how that works.
You go through all the.
So I mean that's true. This is a true effect.
Is
but
there an opponent? No, there's no one within SOI.
that's true.
So that is not.
So she doesn't have an opponent. You're right. Is there an opponent adjacent to an ally with an SOI? No. Is there an opponent with an SOI? No. Otherwise, the ally with an SOI with the most damage heals 3.
Hey.
So he's gonna. That's such an awkward.
I
number.
know. Just have him heal 2. Who cares?
Yeah, I know. Okay. And okay. Cast spell 6 against the opponent with the most effects. She can't target any of them. Deal 3. Nothing tells her to move.
Probably
Like, can she get to? She doesn't have any of those. Then cast spell 6 against the opponent with the most. Deal 3 damage. Each effect the target has. Then inflict darkness, disease, and paralyze.
Yeah, the only thing that would matter is, I guess if none of those were true, then she'd move.
Yeah.
But since you did do one of them, she has another otherwise, so I guess she's stuck
Then
in that
move
corner.
to flank. Yeah, that's when she it says move here, but the rest of these she's got no move. So yep, that's it.
So when Ezra goes, he'll go to attack one of them, and then she would move to help flank.
Mm-hmm.
So she's hard support. Okay, Rook.
Oh, Rook. He's way over there. I'm out of range of my font.
Deal at least 30 damage.
That'd be pretty cool. Okay. Let's see here. I might phase token out of there. Be a little safer.
You might phase token.
I
out
might
of there.
phase token so I don't have to deal with break attacks.
Her SOI is only 4 now.
Actually, we can just go that style.
Still not great, but that would be the one I would do.
Let's see here. Where was it? Right here?
You were here.
Okay. All right. So anyway, I started blasting.
Yay.
I used all that juicy stamina. Okay. So I'll just do my thing.
Go for it.
Do that thing that I do. Damocles is like disappeared right now.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, look at that. 12. So 18 to beat.
18 to beat. No.
Okay, 10.
I don't even think. Yeah, it technically would have been possible.
10 magic damage.
Cool. Yay.
Okay, let's do. So no one's dead.
No.
Okay.
No, Damocles stayed alive. He's down to 1 HP.
Okay, I will. Let's see here.
Just do that 2 more times to 10 magic damage, so that's 30, and then Damocles gets to take a turn.
Unfortunately, so it doesn't exhaust, but it costs 2 stamina every time.
Gotcha. And you wasted your staminas on dodge.
Oh, well, add 2 more to the spell. I forgot I have a bow token.
Oh, okay. Yay.
I'm not used to having those. Alright, so did that. Okay.
This feels like this should be the end of chapter 4.
Doesn't it?
We've had a lot of fucking encounters in
Use
chapter
my
4.
last one to give myself an intervention token. So you did courage die full. I'll give my. Well, yeah, might as well give it to someone. I'll give myself courage. Fuck it.
Yeah, why not?
It's there.
He's like, I'm so courageous.
Okay. I think that's going to be the gist of it. Okay.
Remy.
Remy, Rem Dog, Remilba Ding Dong. Hey, she heals too, though. 7. Ninjutsu.
Oh, God, that fucking Soul Stitcher is in, like, the worst spot. Oh, never mind. I thought that was... Okay, never mind. Not as bad.
So I need a star to do the thing that I want to do. Okay. Alrighty. So let's get groovy. Go ahead and get her dodging because I'm going to hit her with a stick.
Ha, cheat.
Yeah.
Didn't expect the whip around.
Double 9s.
That's cocked.
Or absolutely.
That 4 was cocked.
It was.
I saw it cocked.
Look at that. Oh, baby. Okay.
A slight tilt, cocked.
Cocked. It's cocked, man.
Not the result you wanted, cocked.
Cocked. 15.
Okay, you are 2 over.
So, okay. 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, wait. The melee operates differently. So we're at, okay, so 15, 16, okay, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 30. No, I'm not going to spend the star. Oh my gosh. So I'm at 19 total.
You have a vow token?
19, so 21 total. Okay, so 21.
Okay.
And that is, so how much damage is that?
21.
20. No, not 21 damage. It's 21. 21 is the final
21
number.
total. God damn
minus
it.
her.
You do things so weird. You're told
So
you're at...
I total everything, and then I subtract the final defense and armor.
Because I don't do that. I remove the defense first, and then whatever my number is the damage.
Yeah.
21. Okay, so that's 8 damage.
So 8. Okay. And I will.
I was like, nice, 21 damage.
Yeah.
Man, you're killing it.
If only. Okay. So then I'm going to Mage Breaker, so I deal additional whatever her casting dice is.
Her casting is a...
So just physical damage. 9 more physical damage.
Nice. It's physical. Both of those were physical, right?
Yeah, I mean it's all together. So it's only the armor's only kicking in once.
Oh, okay. So 9. Okay, so I'll remove that to a 1 and then just add a 9, which I will then just add a 10 because I'm doing things weird and wacky.
And I will spend the star on my follow-up to move 2 spaces away without provoking break attacks.
Nice. Bye-bye.
And then I will do a ranged attack.
Cool.
And that one doesn't cost stamina.
Ooh, yeah. Whacker boppers.
Whacker good.
You know what I
she's
haven't
not
seen a whole
dodging
lot
this
of?
time.
I haven't seen any fucking concrete
Oh,
slappers.
honey. Look at that 17.
Brooklyn, where are the concrete slappers in this game?
Concrete slappers?
Feet.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh god. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, so we're at 27. I don't have an ally nearby, do I?
No.
So 27.
27, so minus 13, so 14 damage.
Okay, so yes, 14 more damage.
Nice.
Then I will attack one more time.
So she's at 103 damage.
Okay. Okay. But I can use Kill the Messenger on this, which will put it to a 9.
Nice.
Which puts me to a 13. She was here, right?
Yeah.
So
That
13.
just
That's
hits.
just enough. Perfect.
Did you heal her too? From
I
your...
did.
Okay.
Yes. So 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. So 21 final number.
Okay,
minus-
so that will be 8.
Okay. Yep, I do that.
Nice.
Fuck it. Let's Doom Break.
Okay.
And do I keep it? I do. I'll attack again.
Didn't expect Remy, whatever, Moriarty, whatever her name
There's
is.
another one. That's another 13.
Just hits.
14,
Same
15,
result, right?
16, 17, 20. So final number is 20.
Okay, so 7 more damage.
So then, of course, it got to include her armor. I do physical damage.
Damn it, okay. So I forgot to do that for that last attack.
Okay.
So 7, so 5 damage.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so she is at 115. Hoo boy! Nightingale! 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, if she wasn't immune to effects, I'd slap that Nemesis token on her.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna heal 6. Putting her up to 15. Just a little juice box.
I just imagine like she's got all these like wicked wounds from the Soul Stitcher, just like hooking her
Hooking
arms and
into
shit,
her.
and she's just like sipping a juice box.
Ah, high C. Like-
Vitamin.
Yeah. Sponsored. Nightingale, who are you talking to? Oh, the Malama. Oh, okay. Anyway, gonna heal 1, or not heal 1, deal myself 1 damage to reduce bring the shadows. So that will be that. So I'm a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then I'm gonna gore shot, baby. Gonna gore shot that fucker right in his ass. That's a 10. That's a 16. I don't even think you can beat it. Okay, I was like, no!
I tried.
You did. So that will be deal myself 2 irreducible to make it 10 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
What's he at? He's at 75, 85, 95. He's at 100 flat damage.
Okay. I'm going to life grasp. Another fucking 10, baby. 16. It fails. I'm gonna deal magic damage equal to the difference rolled on their failed check. So that's, I got a 16. It got a 13. So that's 3. Then I'm going to deal myself 6 irreducible damage. Knocking myself down to 6. So that will, that'll be, it's gonna be another 10 damage. Then spend my last SP to do Abaddon's Subtlety. failed.
Nice.
So it's going to do another 10 damage.
Nice, nice.
And I don't have to spend the health.
Gorgeous.
So that is 30 damage.
Nice.
Exact.
Ooh.
Which pops Damocles out.
His turn. Nice.
And exactly, that's what I was hoping for. So she's done. She's all fucked up from the self-damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, life grips is expensive.
Yeah, but a flat 6 magic damage.
Like guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Like, even if they just make your check.
And with her pumped up health, she has the most health in the party, I think.
Oh yeah, big time.
For that very reason, because she uses it. Okay. Damocles, you're back! My man! I think I will use my guardian angel. He comes out. So he's going to go up to 16 health. Alright. I might just get the fuck away from that thing, because he's not going to be able to do... Well, he could. He doesn't rely on symbols a whole lot. But... I might still actually just...
I mean, the wilt would help a little. He's got the darkness. I mean, you got the raw damage from the big blade.
Yeah.
But yeah, the symbols do add up quite a bit, though. But, sort of that, are you even going to be able to get to Echo?
I'm not... his movement's 7.
I mean, if you juiced on Vow tokens, it might be worth it.
That was kind of the point, is I didn't plan on getting to her, but by the time I did get to her... so he's actually going to max out on his SP. So, same old story. Deal himself 2 damage. Ooh, actually. Okay, so before I do that, hold on, I might be able to do something. I will...
So when you get pooped
Shut
out,
up.
do you get to choose where you get pooped out?
Yeah, adjacent.
One space down. Right up here. And you would have healed. On the start of his turn, 2 hit points. 2 more hit points.
Oh, no, I want to get rid of Condemn.
There you go.
I'm like, no! Because I was max healing anyway. So, I'm going to spend 2 SP to make a move, and I get flight. So, yeah, you can't move diagonal in this. 1, 2. Actually, before that, since I don't plan on getting to her, I'm going to try and get away from him. We'll move 1 space diagonally with the Dweller's short sword.
Okay. I think he will break attack.
Thought I had elusive.
You have a smoke bomb if you really want to get away.
Yeah, sure, what the fuck not. Yeah, it's actually like whenever I come out, it's just like... So I'll do that, and then I will move my 7 with flight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I might be able to get to her with an additional... With the additional...
1 boost, and you're there.
Yep. Yep. What's up, bitch? You thought I was eating in your little butt buddy soul stitcher over there? Okay, so there's that. Now, deal myself 2 reducible damage to gain a Vow token.
Nice.
Then I will gain a Vow token to do that. Then I will deal myself 2 reducible damage to gain 2 SP. When I gain a Vow token, anyone in SOI also gains a Vow token. Oh, well, something to keep in mind. Anytime an ally is defeated within SOI, I gain a Vow token.
Nice.
Okay! I noticed you didn't give me that intervention. You're like, you weren't even on the board. We don't know where you were!
Reactionary.
I know.
You still have courage, though, right?
I do.
Nice.
I certainly do. So I can actually attack her, which is nice, with some re-rolls, so she's nimble.
Yep. You want me to do it or you want to do it?
Let's both do it and take the worst result.
Okay.
Alright. Me! I was controlling Echo, so we'll go with my result. Okay. So I'm going to spend 2 to attack.
Okay, what's up there out of 14?
14.
14. Okay. 6. So I didn't get it. If you got the 9, that'd be something.
Yeah, Where's my overall rerolls? Is it just the Hammer Helm?
I mean, Hammer Helm's awesome when you have like one low one and one high one.
Yeah.
Because it lets you get to selectively roll. So, I mean, you could re-roll all of them.
I was probably going to re-roll all of them.
Just hope it gets decent, but...
Yeah, because I did exhaust to move diagonally, so I don't have that. Yeah, I mean, that's ass, so I'll just... why not? I didn't plan on getting there this turn anyway. It was as far as I could.
Yeah. Hey, baby! Oh, fuck. How do we get rid of that? Damn, I don't have...
You mean I didn't move diagonally, and I just spent the additional SP to get to her? Wow, would you look at that? There we go.
Hey.
Yay! That's how you play. So you can have fun. That's how you play Middara. You just choose the die results. Okay, so she was at 14. I'm at 16 over, or 16. So that's 2. She can get hit by symbols. This will be nice. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16. 1 vow token ignores her armor. 16, so use a vow token. That will be 18 damage.
Nice.
18 total
Got a
schmackerinos.
bunch over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a...
So here's a 10.
Cool. And then I need a 5, and so there's a 3.
Okay.
I need a 5. Actually, no, I don't.
There you go.
Add that to a 10. Okay. And I can't attack. No, that's right. That was the Zambada thing. I cannot attack while this is, when this card, you may not re-equip, counter, or dodge. Oh, wait, so I can still attack with it, right?
Yeah. You just don't get that extra effect. You don't get that
I'm going to hold
dice.
on to the 2 SP so I can dodge or something if I need to.
Fair enough.
All right, Ezra.
Okay. Well, is there an opponent within range 4? There's many. So the one with the lowest total armor value, that's going to be fucking Remy.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just fucking... He just gets to throw purples at me. Douche. 3 damage. 3.
What's her health at? Like 2?
4.
Okay.
She's been healing a little bit. I can't do anything to evade that. Okay, so we threw a dagger. Anyone adjacent? No. Can he move and flank an opponent? No. Can he move adjacent?
Yes, he can. Oh, no, sorry. It's only allies.
Yeah. Let's see here. Can he move adjacent to an opponent? Yes. Move adjacent to an opponent. An opponent.
It'll be Echo.
Yeah. Yep. So he'll go boop boop.
Nice.
Then make 2 attacks against a single opponent. Continue down. So he's going to make 2 attacks against her.
Okay, so here's her nimble.
So it's no backstab.
15.
15. This one he rolls Rockstar. 15.
Exactly 15. That's funny.
Okay, so 15. He gets 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21's the final. Minus
2, so
no, it's 21. So it's 6 damage. 6 total damage. Including armor. 21's the final number, minus the defense, minus the armor.
Yeah, okay. So 6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I said.
Oh.
No, I didn't. You said 21, I was doing the armor, and then you were like, wait, no.
Yeah, the defense and the armor.
Yep.
Okay, and then he's going to attack again. 12. He's not flanking. He doesn't get that bonus. She doesn't counter anything?
It's the first time each turn she successfully dodged an attack. So, but since she's nimble is just the first time.
Just the first attack.
Yep. Okay,
yeah.
so
okay.
No.
Alrighty then. So now he continues down. Is there an opponent within range 4? With the lowest total armor value, he's gonna throw another fucking knife. You dick. Okay, so going after Remy again. Okay, don't roll higher than a 4. 1.
Nice.
It's like, fuck that winged bitch over there. Take that fucking bitch. Don't look at me like that.
The entire time he's been trying to hit on her, and she's not like responding to.
Yeah, so he's going super incel on her. Just like.
Yep, that's Ezra.
Yeah.
It's Ezra Miller.
Well, I mean, he's super in the card games. He's a ninja. This guy's got incel written all over.
This guy's got Naruto run everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. No one is in the Soul Stitcher, so no magic damage. We are very close to killing both of them.
Nice.
Echo is at 139, so 11 more damage will kill her, unless that last laugh does something, which it still kills her. Damocles, baby!
Yeah.
Then old Big Dick Rook,
Yeah.
and then the Soul Stitcher, then Nightingale, then Echo, then Bria, or Bree, I think I've been pronouncing it different every single time, then Ezra, and Remy.
Okay. He's leading us off.
Damocles, that unexhaust, that unexhaust, that unexhaust, that unexhaust. I'm gonna heal 2 from the thing, and then deal myself 2. Actually not yet. Yeah, no, I'll deal myself 2 irreducible damage. No, I'm gonna do that. So to gain a vow token, then I'll take another vow token. When I gain a vow token, who's next? Rook.
No, keep Remy.
Well, she's fucking dead last.
That's true, but well, yeah.
I mean, she's
That's
probably
true. I
dying.
forget he can use it with
if
spells.
If Damocles doesn't kill Echo, then Rook should. Okay, I think that's all his stuff. So I will spend 2 SP to attack.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
So she's gonna nimble it.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
All right. 13, baby.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
He's gonna
Roll worse.
pee my pants over here and re-roll all that. Wow.
Damn.
I love this game.
3, 4. You still got the knife. The
I
short
can't
sword.
hit. I rolled a 5 and a 4.
3 and 4. Yeah, something like that.
That's 9. I mean, sure.
I don't remember which.
Well,
ones.
I
They're both low.
I moved all the dice. I don't remember what they were, so I'm just doing that. Hey, I think it was that exact result.
They're pretty
So,
close. Damn. Okay. Bad times.
you know, it's just nice whenever every single fucking mission lasts an hour longer than it needs to. Like, okay,
All right. So that was Damocles.
certainly was.
All right. So okay, Soul Stitcher's still pretty healthy, isn't
Oh,
it?
actually, you know what I forgot? I forgot the courage symbols whenever I attacked her last time. So 3, so she would take 4 more damage.
Oh, okay.
God, you took all the fucking 5s. Alright, so 3, 6, 9, 10. Give me a 10. Thank you.
For her.
Yeah. 10, 20, 30, 40, so 7 damage. Just fucking kill her before I just call it and say she died.
Alright, so I will generate my 2. Let's move to 17. Start moving and moving that away.
Like, he needs a way with these vow tokens. He needs a way to do just any type of chip damage, because then the vows could still be added onto that, because it's just when you deal damage. So if he can just do like a ping of 1, he could add them and still just do a flat 5.
That'd be nice. Let's see here. Well, there is a Cruar that just lets you deal a flat, whatever your skill is in Cruar. So, like, it's just at 3 damage to whoever.
He's all in on crew.
I forget what it's called.
Yeah. Just being able to do that and adding all the vow to that. Because his vows, there's a limit of 5, so
Extra 10
an
damage.
extra 10 damage.
Yeah. That's back. That's back. We'll give Damocles back his stuff if he wants them. Intervention and a courage, because since he missed,
Oh, he
his
did
courage,
miss. The courage is gone. You're right.
but it's now back.
Yep.
Just to do my touch ups here. Okay, and then I'm gonna blast her. So spend my 2. So anyway, I started blasting.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Before you move, I did miss. So she's going to move up to 6 spaces towards the furthest opponent.
Oh, okay.
Were you here?
That's all she does. Just moves away.
No, she moves up to 6 spaces towards the first opponent, and she's elusive, so she doesn't provoke break attacks.
Oh, so she's going to Nightingale. It looks like.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay.
Oh, within movement range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually, then she'll attack Rook.
Okay.
Yep, I've been forgetting that the entire time, but she did successfully dodge.
dodge?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't even look. Okay, so it's going to be a 16.
14. She missed.
Nice.
That's it.
I'm going to counter because
Yeah.
I'm a douche.
Yeah,
Just a quick see if this gets through. Okay, it doesn't.
okay.
Oh my god, is she...
She
I did. Well, that doesn't matter.
Well, then she would move.
She's going to attack again. Okay, whatever. I didn't counter. Fine.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm going to... So this was back. So I'm going to blast her with an empowered spell. 6, 7, so 13 to beat.
That's a 15.
Big success. Big success.
Can you make her
reroll that?
both of them? That is a what? 13.
13.
Yep.
Okay.
Might get. Oh, he sold the pop it. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's out of juice.
All right. The Soul Stitcher. Jesus Christ. No opponent.
I will use. Well, okay. Who's next?
The Soul Stitcher. Nightingale's up.
2, 3, 4. Okay, so she's within range. So I'm gonna have her move her with the Winx Manifest. 1, 2. So she's gonna go.
She might potentially be popped into the Soul Stitcher because she's the furthest.
The furthest.
Well, actually, first opponent on the board. Would that actually that'd be Bria, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. Who gives a fuck?
No. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll just draw her. that
Cool.
way.
All right, spell 6 against Bria. That is a 15 for her to be pooped into its roll for Bria.
Oh, okay. Is it so? It's a conviction.
Yep.
14.
I got a 15.
Oh.
So. Anyway, is there an opponent within SOI? Yes. It'll cast against Nightingale. 7, so that will be a 13. Nightingale failed, so that's a green die of damage. That kills her. That's not good, because she was next, and that was our own... Well, I guess Remy might have a chance.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Like, just fucking rein it in. Rein the fucking encounters in every single time.
Is that Soul Stitcher?
No. Is there an opponent adjacent to Echo?
Bleep. Ooh, I'm over here now. Oh no! I'm very boxed
And
in.
he's gonna attack.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. I'm out of juice. Got no dojis left. Oh, this was refreshed, so I'll use that.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't.
All right.
16.
15.
Okay, 15 will hit. 3 over.
3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage.
Okay, it's magic damage. I take it.
3 of it is magic.
3 of it's magic. Okay,
So I'm trying to figure out...
so I don't take any of the physical.
Okay.
See if the magic goes off. Hey, I don't take any damage.
Nice. Second attack.
Oh.
19.
Okay. All right. Well, calculate it for me.
How much is that over?
Well, we're over by, you said 19?
Yeah.
7.
Okay. So that's going to be 7 physical. The rest is going to be magic.
It misses per encounter.
All of it?
Yep, I use the nanorobes.
All right. Nanorobes, that's like chapter 1, isn't it?
That was chapter 2, I believe.
It
The
was?
Nightingale got it for free.
Gotcha.
It was our free item for letting Patrick run.
Gotcha.
Remember.
Cool. That would just for shits. That would have been 7 physical, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6 magic. It's not too bad. I mean, it'd be 13 overall damage.
Just so I remember, just in case I go for it again.
Yeah, in case this goes on longer. So Nightingale is dead. So it goes to Echo.
All right.
Is there an opponent adjacent? No. Can Echo move towards the nearest opponent? Yes. Which will be Damocles. So I guess there. And will attack. So that's that. His defense is 12. He can dodge. Boop. I can dodge 2, skank. Okay, well that puts him to a 13. Haha! You missed!
Counter her.
I will. God, please hit on the fucking counter. I would goo so hard. 9, 10, 11, 12.
Short sword that 3.
Yeah. Can't be worse, right?
You still have hammer arm too. Oh no, it's tapped.
Yeah, I did use.
That's enough,
That
right?
is just enough.
Beautiful.
9, 10, so 13. So I'm not over on any. However, I'm still courageous because you gave it back to me. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That counters. 15. 19 damage.
Did you get her?
On the counter.
Damocles.
It's only appropriate.
That's
just
the-
turns around and just swings it. And then she comes back to life.
Last laugh.
You have to kiss me on the lips on camera if she comes back to life.
Maybe. Read it out loud. Don't fuck me.
Echo grasps at the horrible gash in her side. The wound looks fatal, but she still stands. If the Soul Stitcher has not been defeated, read the section below.
Oh no.
The Soul Stitcher floats above Echo, moving at a blurring pace. It sews her flesh back in place. With a crazed smile, Echo lunges at you with renewed vigor. Heal all damage on Echo's card, even if she's inflicted with disease. Then place the Soul Stitcher adjacent to Echo. If you cannot place it adjacent, place it as close as possible.
You know, thematically...
End the current turn. The special encounter rule may occur multiple times.
So thematically, you know, the way they built up the Soul Stitcher and their whole relationship that she couldn't die, I guess we should have taken that into account.
I agree. Theme does not always make good game mechanisms. This is... Every fucking encounter has bullshit like this. So, no. I'm not doing it. I refuse.
He's pretty weak. No, I recognize that, but I kind of understand because they were essentially screaming at us that he needed to go first. But then the victory was listed as defeating Echo.
Right.
So,
like, it's so tedious. Every single boss fight is just a bullet sponge. Wow, we killed the Soul Stitcher, and we move on. Because
he was 30 hit points away.
Yeah.
He's
He's one Nightingale's fucking turn. But the problem is she fully heals. So then it turns into another 150 damage we'd have to do.
Right.
And it took us almost 3 hours. Well, we did the reading before it, so 2 hours for this one encounter. So you essentially add another hour and a half. Whenever they say it takes 6 months of constant play, it's not because the narrative is long, it's because every single encounter is obscenely obnoxious. Anyway, I'm not doing that. Pretend whatever you want to pretend, I don't care. Alright, each party member gains 1 XP.
Hey. Bow, 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 bow.
And then we continue to Pontifex Begone. And we'll go to that next time. So, hope you enjoyed another horrible boss fight. And, yeah, stick around for the rest of the series. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.